you
Yeah.
doing here? What are you doing here, Phantom Hop? What are you doing here?
Oh
Huh?
god, oh god, can I mute Twitch in time? What are you Twitch? Twitch? What are you doing? What are you doing, Twitch?
Well, well, Phantom Hop. Oh, hi, Killer Lesbian, who's here on time normally. Hello.
Honestly though, bless y'all. Really quick. Hello everybody and hello VOD watchers. I am Friendly Frankenstein, aka Frankie, and I am the co-host of this here bunch of shenanigans, and this is
I'm face full of bugs. I draw, I sleep, I do it all.
They Draw. They Draw. Not me. Not me.
And I'm not the one what writes. We do get occasionally
No.
mixed up.
I am still. Aw, Phantom Hop, that's sweet of you. I
Yeah.
still worry sometimes about those couple of people who very clearly thought that we were the same person during the null AU area, because I'm like, no, that's like when I was a baby and I didn't know manga artists have like 20 assistants. They're gonna be like, wow, that one person with a bunch of very weird screen names is making an animatic and also comics and also writing. And I'm like, no, 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 no.
Oops, hang on.
Two people, dos.
We live. Now everyone
You all get
knows.
to know. You all get to know the dark secret that whenever Bugs types out this stuff, they always pronounce it. Sometimes it's live, we live.
Yes.
It's not a pun that works. Hello, Aroki. Hello, Monster from Minerva. Hello, Killer Lesbian. Hello, Taco Pancakes. Hello, Gordon Footwork.
Wonderful
Hello,
name.
Three. Hello, Bubbly Milk. Hello, Cowboy Cowboy. Hello, Detective Defective. Hello, hello,
Hello,
hello.
Emphatic.
No more new people. I'm tired. No, I
Meowdy.
kid. I kid. More new people. More new people.
Hey, real quick, Taco Pancakes actually sent me this wonderful drawing on Tumblr of a
Ooh,
Bordigan and the little bug, and it fucking rules. Thank you, Taco.
I'd love to see it. Oh no, Viplione. Viplione.
Just as planned.
Yeah, I saw that fucking Barney in the overalls, you monster.
Listen,
Hi, Cosmic Eternity.
sometimes I take a direct shot at Frankie for
That
fun.
was at me. That was at me specifically. It was
Yes,
rude. It was
yes.
uncalled for.
It was very fun.
Oh, I just saw in the stream announcements somebody spelled out that the reason there's Wayner sobs about our announcement is late.
Oh!
Just spell it with a. It's YE Bugs Thumb Up LAT3. I love that
Oh,
so
I'm
much.
sorry.
So we might do an early one soon. Keep your ears to the ground. We might actually do like a semi daywalker stream one of these
We're
days.
thinking either Wednesday or Thursday doing that for Sam and Max's. Oh, Bug Zoned or Gooster Bold? And real quick, Taco Pancakes, we do. It's under the About. You should post it in there. I do a
We
fan art showcase at
do.
the end of the
Please
stream.
do.
And I cooked a batch of 20 maple butter chestnuts today. And I have peeled. Well, actually, no. I cooked a batch of like fucking 60. I peeled like 10. It turns out having to fight food to get to it makes it hard to get into the food, is the thing.
Yeah, but it does activate that like monkey satisfaction part of the brain.
That's true.
Also, can I get a side stream for the
Oh,
iTunes
you
going
know
on?
what? I haven't been playing iTunes this entire time. It's just been
Oh,
eerie
sweet
silence.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Just you, me, and the fish.
Yeah,
I mean the shrimp.
the shrimp. Alright, hang on. Let me put on actual music. Why is it
Gotta
playing
finish up
only
some
the
English
Minecraft
work so don't do
one?
anything funny. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just start like reading a book instead. Do I got Hanshichi on like near me?
Bugs is
Okay,
quiet.
strap in. I'm gonna start describing the first volume of Naoki Urasawa's Monster, panel by panel. That would actually probably give me
That would
DMCA.
be very scary. Is this a little less quiet? I was fiddling with the microphone today because of the aquarium noise in the background.
Hey, thank you for the subscription, Josh the
Oh wow,
Zombies. You
two
have been
months?
here
I've
two
been here 2
months.
months.
Oh, it's fun to hear that in
Ha-
a robot voice.
Someday we'll get it figured out so I can hear the OBS,
Yes.
the voices.
Oh wait, let me not send you 50 SPS iTunes.
Ow. I'll wait a moment for you to sort that out.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Whoa,
There
gay
we go.
lesbian, congrats. That fucking rules. I haven't done that.
Oh,
You are more powerful than a bug's
where?
now.
What did they do? What did they do?
They took their permit test today and passed.
Hey, congrats! I also don't drive. Good job!
Fuck yeah. Pog.
That's fantastic to hear. Hello,
you
Mothboy
are
Benry.
a pog champ.
You are, you know what? You are, in fact, our little pog champ today.
Oh, hey, I'm glad. I'm glad you dug the Barney pictures. I dig a Barney, is the thing.
Fucking weaponized. Okay, seriously, if you ever see Barney specifically in a pair of overalls, that was probably designed to destroy me specifically.
Yep. See you around.
And go for it, 3. Often if there's a stream that I'm like really into watching and I need to get up and get food, I'll literally like put it on my headphones and wander around listening to Holly like desperately out of context. I think I did that when she was playing Smile for Me.
Oh, I just beat Murder by
Which
Numbers,
is...
so I can finally watch her streams.
Ooh. Hey, hell yes. We should crack it. We could watch some of those together even, because I haven't gotten through much of them.
That would be so
Hello,
fun.
snails.
You are going to love Scout with all of your heart. Scout is baby.
Yeah, I know. I've seen a little. I've seen just enough. I've seen like through the first case of Holly's streams, so I know I love Scout. My room is directly under... Well, it's not under the kitchen. It's underneath, like, the little plants room that the cats mostly thump around in at 3 a.m.
Hell yeah.
Pants is one of our cats, Pantalones. It's Pantalones and Arlequina, because there's a long story behind... I could explain. I'll explain one of these days. Sorry, you're gonna say?
Sure? Because this is Event Sadness from Sonic Adventure.
I think I understand that, though. That's when you're, like, overwhelmed by gay feelings, so you need to, like, lay down on the floor and, like, feel a dramatic emotion about it. That's how I spent most of age 15. I just watched Moulin Rouge and tried to cope. I feel like Moulin Rouge, the movie, defines a very specific segment of, like, the millennial population.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, Pants? Snail? Can you hear us still?
Hey, can you guys hear us?
Uh-oh.
Hang on. We might be on about a 10-second delay.
We might be. Okay.
Barely. Oh, I know why this is.
Oh, Frankie got quiet.
Frankie got quiet. This was
We're a bit quiet. We're a bit
mixing
quiet.
from the other day. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now Frankie loud. There we go.
Now Frankie loud. Now Snail loud. Now Snail can hear. Now Bugs here.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. No worries. We're a little bit quieter compared to the wait screen, which I assume means compared to the music. Maybe turn down the iTunes just a tick.
You got it. I'm gonna pump up your mic just a little bit too.
Sure thing. Don't make me too powerful.
Perfect. Hi. Thank you for bearing with us.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, Arrow
also,
King.
I was gonna...
What's
Hey! That's great! Oh, I was just gonna say, because someone asked earlier, Pantalones does in fact look like he's wearing pants. They're both tuxedo cats. They are what I believe to be as a dad and a daughter cat.
Oh.
Or at the very least, uncle and baby, or older sibling and younger sibling, because they literally look like the same cat texture modeled onto two vastly different sized cats.
That rules.
Pantalones, Ponce, as I often call him, because my brain has had Griffin McElroy saying, or pants, any ponce, stuck in my head for like several years now. Is built like a sugar loaf, like a full bag of sugar, as a cat. He has no neck. He's the most beautifully affectionate cat I've ever met. You can pet his stomach. He mostly just wants you to like hold his head and gently pet his cheek. That's all he wants in the whole wide world from anyone.
What a cutie.
And Harley is literally 1/3 his size, and her skin is much more like, it's that kind of cat shape where like it looks like she's wearing baggy clothing, and she's whittle, and she's much more like she skitters about. Pippin the kitten. Oh my
Pippin the kitten.
goodness.
Oh my god. That's a wonderful name.
And I will hold Ponce's little cinder block head in the name of chat, I promise. But I always joke about them because they literally look like if you went to an animation class that was working on animals and said, okay, design me a pair of animals, and then design me what they'd look like as humans and communicate to me that they're like a dad and a daughter. This is what you'd get.
Oh,
You'd get a big, stocky, galoofy cat and a little tiny cat wearing like little hand-me-down baggy clothing kind of look. Someday I will, I don't know. I'd love to get it. I know that the person who does Lackadaisy doesn't take commissions. But if there's ever like a charity raffle, let me dream.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Right?
Whose fingers are these that I'm adding?
Anyway, hello, we're
robot
doing
notches
commissions
onto?
today. What'd you say?
Oh, I realized I spaced out and started adding robot notches onto this person's fingers. It's like, hang on. Oh wait, no, it's Coomer's
mean, if it's
fingers. What am I
Coomer,
doing?
it's Coomer.
It's Coomer.
You were correct. You were correct.
I was correct.
You were even identifying which one it was. Oh, Sophie. That's a good cat name.
Oh, that is a good cat name.
Harley, aka Arlequina, is much shyer, and I'm a very tall person who's not upstairs as often as everyone else. So she doesn't always like me approaching her, but if she wants me to pet her, she meows and then leads me to the food area so that she can stand up there while I pet her.
Oh, what a good girl.
It's very distinct. Ponce, on the other hand, just like flops on the floor and wiggles around until you admit that he's magnificent and start petting him.
Oh, Luna sounds cute. Moosey.
Oh, Luna.
Moosey is a good name.
Oh, that's very good. No, any pet's name inevitably spirals to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
like Pants and Harley, for instance, are all. I also call all animals Bunny.
Oh.
I don't know why. I also do it to small children. It's like my most uncle-y trait.
Good.
Or worse, I'm terrible. I full on call my niece Kiddo constantly. I can't stop. It was, hey, Kiddo!
Oh, Captain, that's
Fucking
cute.
uncle. Oh, kitty. Cattin. I love this. I like hearing about Chat's pet hour.
I do too. This is very nice.
Yeah. No, Snail, you're correct. Snail is an old friend of mine that's Mollusks and Monsters in chat. And I've known their roommate, Kate, like, since we were both freshmen in college. She will die if she's ever around a cat. Like, she is also asthmatic, like, to the level you and I are.
Oh, good.
I'm technically allergic to cats, but I have a separate room.
Too.
I have a separate room in a hallway, and so long as I wash my hands after petting the cat for like 30 minutes, it's good enough. I can breathe. It's fine.
The other day, I pet Mitt, and then I scratched my ear, and my ear was inflamed and enormous for about 3 hours. It was incredible.
I did that too, except I'd been petting him. I'd been petting Pants for a while, and I like touched my face, and I swear to God, I could feel like the outlines of where my fingers touched my skin. You think Vortigons worry about this?
Yeah, I think there's like a degree of like, the humans don't seem to be very good at surviving.
Well, no, the problem is we're great at surviving. It's just anything up to what will kill us immediately, we're very flexible about. And I feel like Vortigons at least would understand, like, okay, yes, we understand. You domesticated the teensy tiny little carnivore that could still kill you because it likes to hang out. We too, Vortigons, would also do this. But about the part where their dander is killing you.
A cat named Mustache. That's a wonderful name.
Oh, Cowboys kitties are named Mozzarella and Monterey Jack Blue Cheese, or Monty Blue for short.
Oh, that's adorable.
Van Doodle's name is named Mustache.
I have to look up what
And Snail's cat used to be Minerva.
Minerva. Oh. Oh yeah, Pet's channel.
So I'm just like scrolling back. Oh god. Yeah, there's probably something we're allergic to from the Vortigaunt homeworld, I'll be honest.
Okay,
but the thing is, most human allergies are dander and, like, particulates. And the one weird thing... Oh, no, barnacle spores. Barnacle spores, 100%.
Oh, man. That makes sense.
Because I was just about to say, like, Vortigaunts and most other animals would probably be, like, hypoallergenic the way a Sphinx cat is, right? Because they don't got, like, the same fur dander.
Right.
But then I remembered how much fucking, like, spore particulates there are, like, launched into the air constantly. Wake up, new allergies just dropped, fuck.
Real
Oh,
quick.
that's great, generic flower.
We got some new followers overnight. 25 frogs again. Auxiliary,
hey!
Tuna of the Land, TR6 Queenly, Queen Lily 666. Thank you.
Thank you all for following, and I'm glad the bugs remembered, because I usually try to do that in our, like, beginning bit, but then I got off at talking, so...
It's okay.
But thank you all for following, and if you're watching the VODs at later times, because we stream very late, hello, we love you!
We love you very much, thank you.
Yes. No, I think there's definitely people allergic to all the spores and stuff from the Vortigaunt homeworld or the biogrowth. Luckily, specifically not Alex, since they were actually fine.
Oh, yeah, generic flower.
And generic flower, indeed.
Yeah, this is, some stuff from, like, Half-Life Alex and stuff. Ooh.
We talk a lot about Half-Life stuff, but in the most interesting way possible.
Oh.
In fact, what is being drawn right now?
Hang on.
Oh, hello? Hang
on.
No, I need to look at Jellybean.
Hang on. Where?
Oh, Jellybean!
Oh my god. That's amazing. What a good dog. Oh,
this is the last good internet page.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I feel like I should, like, save this on the Wayback Machine. I think I might have said that G-Man is a bit like a cat. I say things like that sometimes. I like to, like, fry people's brains by unexpectedly saying stuff like, actually, you could compare the G-Man to Jareth from Labyrinth. You know, now and then.
We got some really wonderful Goblin
Totally
King
understandable,
G-Man
generic
art.
flower. Sorry, what'd you say?
We got some really wonderful Goblin King G-Man fan art.
Yeah, that was great. The best thing is I do mean it, and it's like a personality comparison. But also, fuck yeah. Hey, Fish Skipper.
Hello, Fish Skipper.
Bubby is a Sphinx cat. It's my favorite thing when people do that.
There was a picture the other night of a Sphinx cat laying on a big fluffy cat, and I sent it to Frankie, and I was like, yo, it's Bubby and Coomer, and then after a moment I was like, yo, it's Orion Magnuson.
It is. It works both ways. And generic flower, it is delightful that you've stuck with us if you do not know what Half-Life is, and I'm glad that we entertain enough for you to stick around because I've totally been that person.
God bless you, generic flower. Thank you. Here's a Catboy G-Man just for you, okay? It's gonna be deleted from the sketch page because I don't
coward.
I don't know if the commissioner would want a picture of a Catboy G-Man.
Ask.
They're sleeping.
Okay. And Monster from Minerva, that delights me. I think that I being associated with Russell makes me very happy. Partially because I am like the secondary Russell. Speaking of which, if you are interested in Half-Life stuff, we have actually been playing through Half-Life 1. We have completed games of Blue Shift and Opposing Forces, which are both companion games to Half-Life 1. We have not played Half-Life 2 yet, but we do also have a completed playthrough of Half-Life Alyx, and we will be beginning the Half-Life Alyx Director's Cut soonish enough. Okay, promotional B-roll complete.
Hello, Kalish called Jericho.
Hey, Kalish called Jericho.
Be careful, Pippin.
Honestly, Gordon footwork, I feel like if that's all you know about Half-Life, you'll do just fine.
Yep.
Just HLVRAI and then Half-Life Alex.
So let me tell you the good word of this guy called Barney, Mr. Calhoun.
That's true. That's the one thing you miss out on.
Yeah.
Fuck. We are gonna have to play Half-Life 2 eventually.
If only to run little circles around Barney's model where he goes get going, Gordon. You gotta keep moving, Gordon.
Yeah.
Go on, Gordon. You gotta get moving, Gordon. You can't wait around, Gordon. Get going.
Right now our kind of rough plan is to finish. Is Half-Life 2 will take the place of Half-Life 1 for our kind of weird hour, maybe spontaneous, kind of feel like just playing a game that Bugs can kind of grind on while we chat about it.
Yeah.
Which is a weird game slot to have, but we have one, so...
One other thing that I think we should hit is, even if we can't get the multiplayer working, Decay has a mode where it puts, AI.
Yeah.
And I think it would be fun to go into one of those, like, with no knowledge of basically what happens in it,
No, that's true. It'd be interesting.
Actually, let me not be a
Yeah,
coward
honestly,
and
I am kind of
take
just...
his hands out.
I am actually kind of just jamming out to the music.
Yeah. I have to have it in Japanese so it doesn't get caught, but I love it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've been listening to, Rakabote posted this, video of this band called How Kali, playing this song called Tandem, and it's like Japanese jazz rap, and I keep fucking listening to it. It's very good.
I dig that though. We could, in theory, play Decay together. The problem is that I'm on a Mac laptop that is rose gold to give you an impression of how hardcore a gamer rig it is. And sometimes there's a lot of Steam stuff that just straight out doesn't work, as well as a lot of emulation stuff, so it kind of just depends on whether or not I can get all that working.
You know what? I think
But in the event, I do.
Sorry, go on.
Which I do have a lovely, nice Switch Pro controller, so it is possibly doable.
You're in
Cosmic
pretty good
Eternity,
shape
trying to figure
for
out what
a
the...
man of science.
Thank you,
Mr.
Dex.
Calhoun, 3.
Hey!
Mr.
God.
Calhoun.
Thanks, Dexmaster.
Why is Catboy censored in Scorpy's chat? Terrible things occurred.
Good reasons.
Good reasons.
I've been on the internet, so I don't actually know what happened, but I've been on the internet so long that this is just the part in the Western where one character, like, puts their hand on the ground and they're like, terrible things happened here once.
Yeah.
Nothing good, that's what happened.
Unforeseen consequences.
God damn it, I was taking a drink of chocolate milk.
Frankie, you gotta.
What?
Frankie, you gotta.
I gotta drink liquids, Bugs. Oh, you mean I got... Okay. Nouns, Bugs. We're both too
Sorry.
autistic for this. Not an awful joke, just actual truth.
Yeah, we are both autistic. And trans. And fat. Surprise.
Unforeseen consequences. Dr. Freeman. Ooh. Does that work for you animals?
You didn't know what a catboy was, Hainub. That's very interesting.
Oh, let me be clear. Absolutely nothing wrong with Catboy stuff ever.
Yes.
I just also know that
I
sometimes people run a little wild.
Yes. Unironically, I love catboy stuff. I just think it is fun to
It's
draw.
cute.
Hello, Newt. I just think it is fun
Hey,
to
Newt.
draw cute little ears on a man's. And go, what if he had a funny tail he could express himself with?
Gordon's persona is almost certainly something slightly generic because that's his taste as a human being. So presuming that he's the one who picked it out, it is a brown dog.
Wait, Wait, okay. If we're talking HLVRAI, Gordon, for
Gordon,
sure.
Gordon, I'm assuming Gordon HLVRAI, yes, but we can do regular canon after because
For
that's a
sure.
different answer.
Gordon HLVRAI has a wolf, and he thinks he is really cool that he has a wolf as a persona because he thinks that not a lot of people have them.
I disagree. I think he has a brown dog, and he always says that it's a mutt. And he doesn't understand why people are weirded out that he doesn't have a specific dog breed in mind.
God.
Okay, canon Gordon, though. I saw someone suggest rabbit, and I actually kind of like that.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
like
like
that
that's
too.
the appropriate... But I almost feel like that's what I would pick for a furry design for Gordon Freeman. I don't know if that's what Gordon Freeman would pick out for his persona. You know what I mean?
Mario. Yes.
Catboy Mario sounds adorable, frankly. Also, that's just canon. That's just happened. That's just happened in Mario, so live fucking free. Okay. What would canon Gordon's persona that he picks out be?
Fox,
Barney's
probably.
Fox, you're right! God, it is a fox! Oh, someone suggested lizard, though, and I could see that.
Ooh.
But it's a fox. It's totally a fox. What would Barney's persona be? If he's the person picking it out, probably a husky.
But if someone else is picking it out, bear.
Bear. Like, yeah, you're right, bears.
Yeah, that's true. Pretty
Oh,
much.
wait. Yes. Well, I can still see Fox for it, though, but I'm thinking a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I feel like there's a very obvious, like, slightly weird answer here that would almost be a bad...
What, like flying fox? Fennec fox?
Not a fox. Like, a physics nerd, half a pun persona.
Oh.
It's like on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I love this song too. This is from Billy Hatcher and Giant.
Gecko!
Gecko! Oh, that'd be good.
Okay. Yeah, what the fuck is with Billy Hatcher's soundtrack? I say this every time.
It fucking rules. That's what's up with it. I love it.
We need to just put Billy Hatcher on the list of games we're
Dude,
gonna play
Billy
eventually.
Hatcher is a game that I've 100%ed. I would love to do that.
Yeah, no, this is what I'm Chat, you're not prepared for how much Bugs knows about Billy Hatcher.
I love Billy Hatcher. It's very good.
I do believe you. It's a good game. It's just also one of those games that's buck wild in a very specific way. To me personally, not like in general necessarily. Hey, didn't it turn out that Billy Hatcher was also made by some of the people from Fleur de Lis?
Maybe?
Am I making that up? I might be making that up.
I remember seeing some kind of chart that was like where everyone ended
Yeah,
up
someone made
shaking
like a
out.
chart. For those who don't know, Fleur de Lis was a very particular developer who I believe who made Moon the RPG, who didn't wind up sticking together as a company, some of which now are Onion Games, who are a different developer making stuff in kind of a similar vein. But they're like, from that group came the people who made Chibi Robo, Tulip, Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land,
Yeah,
and a couple of other games that are like very distinct.
from Love Deluxe.
Yeah. Do save for that Billy Hatcher lore dump. I want to hear it so bad.
What can I possibly tell you beyond what you know?
Hey, Generic Flower. Onion Games actually makes mobile games. They're not idle clickers, but they're little simple ones you can definitely play with one hand. They're very cute. Hey, Too Many Rubber Ducks. Listen. Someone
Hello,
has to come in
G-Man.
on Catboy G-Man, and today it was you.
Yep. Lucky. And yeah,
And
exactly,
see-
Yoshi.
Oh, yeah. I honestly think the design is very cool. It's just that from what I can tell, I can see why all the LPers I've seen play it bounced off of it,
Oh,
because
for
the
sure.
controls do seem tricky to get used to.
So,
Especially because we live in a post-Katamari Damacy world, so everyone assumes it's going to work like Katamari Damacy controls, but it doesn't.
the thing I'll say about Billy Hatcher is if you like the movement tech from Mario Odyssey, where you can do the hat jump and the dash to cross things and climb things you shouldn't be doing, you'll like Billy Hatcher. Because
That
it's
makes
very much the same rhythm.
that makes sense, but also I need you to understand that I'm like, it's a platformer?
Yes.
And that's wild, because I've seen people platform in it, but somehow that information did not stick in my game.
So, as someone who is 100% of the game, it's a frustrating platformer. I love it. That game has some very fun little edges that you just wham into and die immediately. I'm looking for
God,
coins
yeah,
to
that
be
seemed
fun.
cool. I'm trying to think of what, like, my version of a game like that is, but the weird thing is I think mine is Wind Waker, because I've never once in my life cared about how many Triforce pieces you have to get, and I'm actually kind of sad that you don't have to go get all of them in the newer versions.
Yeah,
I
really
liked
Wind
sailing
Waker.
for 9... Yeah, I liked what a big, weird quest it was. I liked how many different, distinct little puzzles there were, and god damn it, I liked sailing, and if you just get the teleportation ability, it's not even that big of a pain.
Yeah, sailing was nice.
Bah, I say. I understand also why they changed that in the remaster stuff later, but I liked it. And I think people should have to put up with things being a pain in the ass in video games sometimes. Is that a weird position to have?
No.
Not in like a Dark Souls shouldn't have an easy mode way. That shit's stupid.
Yeah,
But I kind of like when a
accessibility is
game
important.
has like... Yeah, accessibility is important, but I kind of like when stuff's a little bit of a pain in the ass. And yeah, sorry, not to sell anyone too hard on it. I just love Onion games, and Onion Hotel is actually a very fun, quick, easy match the things in a short time limit kind of game that's very charming and weird. Oh yeah, Murder by Numbers music.
Yep. I love Murder by Numbers.
Oh yeah, Billy Hatcher is a Sonic character. Let's be clear. Can't you find Sonic in Billy Hatcher,
You can
or is
hatch
it?
Sonic
Am I
out of an egg.
hallucinating? You can hatch Sonic out of an egg in Billy Hatcher. They are made by the exact same people. Literally. I think, like, the director, specifically.
It is at least Sonic
Bugs
2.
knows this... Yeah, it's Sonic Team. Bugs knows this better than me. I'm my footing. I adore Sonic, and I'm ready to love Billy Hatcher, but it's actually one of my big gaps of knowledge. Can you hatch Robotnik in Billy Hatcher?
No. You can hatch Tails
Dang it!
and Knuckles. Which...
I wanted to... I was just imagining, like, a little abstracted, like, Eggman monster, kind of.
Oh, that'd be cute. You can hatch a
Let me
Fantasy
act-
Star
you know, I'm
Lion
actually-
Penguin.
I'm gonna draw out what I was imagining real quick, because it's kind of buck wild.
Absolutely haunting.
But I can
Please
doodle
go
it
ahead.
out.
Yes, Knights was. In
Yeah,
fact,
yeah.
my house, my pops is such a big fan of Knights that his wedding ring is Knights' head.
Oh, we should hell have played Knights. I have never seen anything of Knights except,
So-
like, pictures.
What's interesting about Knights is that, first of all, it's sort of an on-the-rails game. But in it, there's
Right.
actually a breeding system for the little background Knightopians.
Right, like, that was that was kind of like the predecessor to the cow, right?
Yeah.
Cheo,
it-
right?
Chow. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. I'm never gonna get it right, but thank you.
Yeah.
Chaos, like chaos.
but it's really cool. And my pops plays the Christmas version every year, which has a narrator who talks like this. The Christmas spirit was completely lost in the town. Suddenly,
That feels like a
lights appeared. Every tree had lights on it. In the whole town. But wait,
God.
what's missing from this picture? There's no star on top of the tree. And then you're
You
thrown
have
into the
too
game.
much of this memorized. I can tell you weren't making that up. You had the pauses built in. That's like straight up muscle memory recitation.
Every year.
That's like the time you started. That's like the time I had to pull up the script for the Haunted Mansion for a bit, and you just started doing it.
Windows creak and hinges quake, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls. I got that shit on lock.
Skills, I tell you. Yeah, generic flower, it does kind of sound like the platonic, like, Christmas entertainment sound.
It's very good. I like it, and it's got a wonderful soundtrack. It's hang on, actually. I have a Night's track on my iTunes that I really like listening to, and then I'll pull up the Christmas version.
But yeah, we should totally play those games, because I've rarely seen them get played by people that are, like, know it well and are out to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually kind of more like a curiosity playthrough kind of thing. But I'd love to actually get to see more about what's even going on there.
That would be cool. I'm not very good at it, is the thing. My pops is the one that plays it, but I know a lot and I can learn.
Worst case scenario, we can at least, like, play it for a session,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
even if we can't do a full play.
Yes, this is in fact used in the Nights into Dreams pinball machine in Sonic Adventure.
Which is always very... I love those pinball machines, because the sensation I get from them is that, like, okay, sometimes, like, casinos do actually have really big, goofy, oversized stuff that's kind of there for the spectacle. But I like the idea that if Sonic, like, wants to hop in there, they can, and my fan theory is that they asked him if they could make a machine themed after him, and he was like, yeah, but I want it to be a giant pinball machine that I can jump into. And they're like, fuck, okay, Sonic. That sounds great, actually.
The one thing that I really like about Casinopolis is that when you play as Knuckles in the time period set after Sonic arrives there, there's a giant golden statue of Sonic, and sometimes one of the Master Emerald pieces is inside of it, so you must destroy the golden idol of Sonic.
Fuck.
It's really good. It's like 20 feet tall in the level.
God, that's great. Cosmic Eternity, you're among friends here, I can promise that.
Oh, that's cool. You know, I missed out on watching Sonic CD, which is a shame because it's one of the big inspirations for OKKO that Ian JQ talks about.
Yeah, for real.
I was just rewatching the Sonic episode of that the other day. It's still so good.
Also, Hamb asked earlier, this was directed to Chad, but I think it's interesting. What segments of video games do you have memorized completely by accident?
Uh-huh. What do you have, Frankie?
Hi! Welcome to the shop. I swear to God, I can do like the fucking sound that Beetle makes when you open up the shop in Wind Waker because it's ingrained in my brain.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Hi! That
Hi.
fucking sound every time. Which I love you, Beetle, and I love you every time you show up in any game ever. What about you, Bugs?
That whole song from Parappa the Rapper 1, Cheep Cheep Chicken.
That's true. Bugs can recite it, and it's like a grim recitation.
Yeah, it's the PlayStation 4 port of Parappa is unsynced on that one song, so I had to manually memorize and suss out where every button press was because I wanted to beat the game. So for about 3 days I just kept looping the same song and teaching myself the button presses and learning how to hit the button based on the rhythm of the song and not based on the controls, because all the controls were desynced. It was an interesting time in my life. Say that.
Yeah, regrettably, Parappa the Rapper is like, we would probably already be playing that on the channel if it was physically possible
Yeah.
to play it in
Yeah.
any way. Oh yeah, no, Fish Skipper, Wayne was misunderstanding the controls a little bit, but it's also just fucked in every single port.
Yep.
And
Especially the PlayStation.
and like the rips, it doesn't work on modern computers.
Yeah.
Literally doesn't.
Because it was built for a sync between the TVs at the time and the consoles at the time, so everything else is a little too fast or a little too slow. So it's interesting. If they don't pay attention to it when they port it, it can get very hard to play. But I was lucky enough to have,
Yep.
I sussed out a copy of Jammer Lammy, and I sussed out a copy of Parappa 2. So those I got to play
Nice.
fine.
Yeah, Snail, I do think Pokemon music from whatever gen you started with, like, that's pretty common. I feel like there's some... The problem is every one of the types of things that I have memorized in this way, like, I banish it from my memory until something reminds me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, you know what I actually have memorized that chat has become recently familiar with?
Huh.
Blah blah blah, yakety yakety yak, yakety yakety,
Christ.
blah blah blah.
Myra.
I got stuck on that puzzle from the end of the Sam and Max episode with the TV stations for a while, because I checked all of the options before I understood what I needed to do, and it didn't click to me to bring back the cow. So I kept calling back in the soda poppers over and over again and like trying everything, because I was like a teenager playing this on the Wii version.
Oh no.
And I remembered it while we were playing it because I was like, oh no, my brain has ingrained the exact pattern of yakety 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 yak that she does. Wild. Also, I'm about to send you a cap of what I pictured when I was imagining like an Eggman monster and Billy Hatter.
Scary.
And I'm gonna prep you ahead of time
Scary.
that it's important you know that what I was picturing was like something kind of like a wibble wobble toy.
Scary. Let's see.
Hold on. I have to send it to myself first real quick because my process is terrible. I never promised that I'm good at the puzzles in Sam and Max. It's actually a very good thing that we're replaying it together.
It's very fun.
Oh. It is. It's a fun game, but also it is an adventure puzzle game, so... Give to me, please, computer. Why are you like this?
Hi, chat. Oh yeah, the outfits in
Yes?
Sword and Shield kind of bummed me out in that degree. Though I did like the design for
Oh,
the psychic.
yeah.
I mean, not the gym, but the gym outfit.
Yeah.
The tie-dye was cool.
Yeah, I feel the same way, though. Gender-locked clothing sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Of course I didn't remember what any of the soda poppers said. I deleted that.
Yes, I also deleted everything the soda poppers have said, except for one horrible puzzle I remember. Do you remember at the end of What's New Beelzebub? What happens?
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna see that in HD, Frankie.
That's not till season 2, though, right? That's not till season 2.
That's not till season 2. But prep yourself.
Yeah, okay. No, we're not playing season 2 until it's been remastered, so I've got time.
Yeah, we've got time to forget again, so it hurts more.
Okay. There we go. Okay, take a look in collab chatter.
Okay. Here I come. Oh. Oh.
I don't know
Interesting
why this is what popped to
interpretation.
mind.
Oh.
But this would be like a little monster version of him for Billy Hatcher. Like a little robot toy kind of thing, I guess. I don't know.
He's beautiful.
Listen.
He's beautiful. You've made a wonderful child.
This is an Among Us creature.
Frankie, you've made something wonderful today.
I'm just gonna say that I do think one of its animations should show the mouth opening.
Oh. And it looks like...
It's Robotnik if he was one of those little hatchable monsters from Billy Hatcher. Because I felt like, well, you can't... This is how my mental process went. You can't... It's gotta be big, cartoony teeth, yeah. You can't have, like, a full-grown-ass man hatch out of an egg. So it's gotta be, like, a little monster-y design, and this just popped into my head. Listen.
It's wonderful, Frankie. I love it.
Don't forget the...
It looks very normal.
Can you wind up gear on the back of it real quick? Like one of those big chunky ones. Because that was also part of my mental image. There we go. There we go. Does that make it better? Does this make it better if you know that it's a toy, chat? No, but that...
I'm making it bigger.
There, okay, that makes sense, yeah. Well, it would just be like an idle animation kind of thing. Like, you know, the monsters have like little bits of animations. I don't know how it moves. I'll be honest with y'all right away. Maybe it hops?
Very normal, very cool. Excellent work, Frankie.
I'm just... Billy Hatcher just fucking like, he's not sure about this one.
Let's see.
Oh, the Digimon theme song. That's a classic, though.
Ooh.
Moves like one of those teeth wind-up toys. Fuck. That little, like, wiggle back and forth. That's great.
That would be great. Very scary. Excellent.
I'm very happy with it because I feel like this is a Robotnik style design.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing that I really love about the Sonic games, that Eggman's just terrifying.
Oh yeah.
His weird blend of like whimsy with genuine desire to like wipe the earth clean of all life is a great combo. Like, this motherfucker's all like, I'm going to plant a bomb in the city to discredit this little fox that's having emotional issues. And then he's also like, this is my this is my chaos beach. It's where I go and hug my little friends. What? Eggman is an enigma. I'll be honest, I think everyone our age has the original Pokemon theme memorized. I know of the Metal Sonic movie. I've never seen it all the way through. I don't think Eggman was in love with the cat girl. I think he was just, and this is an insane statement to be making about Dr. Robotnik, was trying to marry her for political leverage.
The Sonic CD.
As best as I've been able to understand.
We should watch it. Knuckles
Listen.
has a cool hat in it.
I do really love Knuckles' cool hat. I think Knuckles should get to wear a cool hat more often. It's even goofier than a cowboy hat. It's like an Australian hat.
They took away his hat.
It's like they took away his hat? When did they take away his hat?
What?
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 The what?
What?
Anyways.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Eggman is in fact canonically a feminist, which I think is very funny, and it's probably slightly based on a mistranslation, but they said it so they can't take it back now. Because it's just a funny, incongruous thing to say.
light in his eyes. He's got soul. Why?
A little bit of soul. He can have a little soul as a treat.
Oh, that's fine. You guys didn't see that, okay?
Oh, hey, let me see. What you got there, Newt?
Oh, new?
Ah! Oh,
Look at him.
oh, it's a baby loaf.
Look at him. Oh my
Look at that
God.
baby.
That's wonderful.
Look at that snout.
Does look like a pastry. Delicious little fella.
Yeah, honestly.
I love it.
In generic flower, true story. Digimon Season 2 had the first moment where I distinctly realizing that I, like, shipped a pair of dudes. Oh, look at this baby.
Look at that baby.
Digimon has a particular angst to it that was very good for that kind of thing. Also, probably got me a weird thing for redeemed villain arcs for, like, the rest of my life. You know.
Coomer's nose is too low. That's what's bothering me.
Oh-ho, has his nose gravitated?
His nose is going to go up.
Kirby back at you. I never did, but I've
Oh.
seen stuff from it. It's very cute. Another thing that Bugs knows infinitely better than me. Kirby.
Well, I know Kirby kind of,
Bugs,
sort
I've never played... And bet you know Kirby more than me. I haven't played a Kirby game. I want to play a Kirby game. I should play one of the Kirby Yarn games
Oh.
because they're very cute.
Do you have Switch Online, right?
I should. I believe I'm still on the
You
thing.
should play Kirby's Adventure. It's very cute and fun.
Okay.
Yeah, there is one enormously racist boss in it. I'm going to warn you that now.
The charm of the... Well, listen, so does Cuphead, so...
True. Oh yeah, Powerpuff Girl Z. Well, thank you, Killer Lesbian. You
I
make this-
fucking remember that, God. It is a good Coomer. Kirby is a little pink fellow, and Bayonetta is their mom now.
Yeah, Chillily. There is a big-lipped character that only has eyes peering out of darkness in Kirby. They redo him in later games, but they did not alter him at all for the Switch Online games. Hooray!
Yay. And honestly, Cosmic Trinity drawing a big Barney is a good time.
Could we get a Gordon Kirby?
Could we get a...
Hang on. Up here by
Oh,
the
and
wall,
Cuphead.
Barney.
Hold on a sec. So in Cuphead, admittedly, no, that's stupid. I'm not going to start this by excusing, like... People draw on really racist Orientalist imagery constantly, all the time, and it's not really remarked on, even though it's also a racial stereotype. And that genie character having, like, the big turban and the fluffy pants and the nose and everything
And red skin.
is kind of an Orientalist caricature, like, particularly of the Romani, and I'm part Romani. Not in any of the fancy, like, here is my specific paperwork and everything kind of way, but I am, and it's super, super common, and it's really wild how much I'll see, like, modern-made stuff, not to, like, get too grim or whatever, like DuckTales, having, like, oh, belly dancer girl with face veil, and oh, I am mysterious man with big sword, with Alibaba kind of vibes, and it's like, oh boy, it's 2020, y'all. Or like, oh, and here's the fortune teller. No,
Yep.
every time it's bad.
Yep.
At best, with the fortune teller stuff, it's like someone doing a racial imitation of a gypsy caricature.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun. That's fun, but that's just like a type of joke that you can do. Yeah, you were super right, Fish Skipper. It's kind of racist. And admittedly, it's very period-accurate racism. But... Oh.
Huh? What?
Sorry, my internet blipped a second, so I had to go quiet. But yeah, like I said, not to be too of a bummer, but this isn't something that's talked about a whole lot. I hope y'all can forgive me for getting into it a little bit.
No, absolutely get into it, Mill.
Also, the dear all children's media ever, what if we just stopped putting turbans on characters? What if we just stopped? Wouldn't it be wacky if we just stopped doing that? Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's Cuphead. So the animation is beautiful, and the design is really cool, and I actually like how the boss fight thing works with like the puppets and everything, but it sucks. So it's fun. Yeah, also DuckTales I'm super not gonna get into, but suffice to say that DuckTales 2017 is a show that I love very dearly. And every 5 episodes, it does something that, like, smacks my head 360 degrees around my head.
Yep.
Someday, I will get into the three caballeros have been done dirty speech. Not tonight. Not tonight. Kirby in a head suit, what will he do? I mean, I guess save the universe, right?
Yeah.
That's what Kirby do, that's what Gordon do. Can you imagine fucking Gordon Freeman sitting in the fucking G-Man's tram car fridge and Kirby just wanders the fuck through? I don't think the G-Man could stop Kirby from doing anything.
Ah, Mr. Freeman, I take it? Well.
I thought if I give you this lollipop, will you please leave?
Well.
Does that mean yes? Deadpan normal person voice. Poyo.
Boy.
Kirby is just a little guy. A little thing. A little friend. He's just cute and might be the infant form or alternate form of a vast cosmological entity, but I think all he wants to do is be a little guy and have fun.
Yeah. And eat cake.
I feel like Kirby could very well be something like G-Man, but like he's just a little guy that wants to eat cake. And I think that's an ideal world. Just a little guy. Just a whittle guy. Waddle Dee Barney, fuck.
Oh,
Fuck.
Christ.
He would be a Waddle Dee though. But he's got a mask that he can wear. Makes him look scary. Oh yeah, I feel you there, Fish Skipper. Kirby would never put you in stasis. He might eat you briefly, but I think you're fine when he does that. That's kind of the impression I get, is that, like, you just kind of wake back up a little bit dizzy a second later. Kirby would enjoy your cooking.
You know,
Yeah, we kind of got some fresh jams on.
what's sad is I've never gotten this far in Yakuza 0.
Yeah. That would be a fun one for stream because I would have fun voice acting it.
Oh, that would be great.
And the problem with most Yakuza, I've never actually seen through a Yakuza game except for a few, well, maybe one or two of them back when the best friends were playing through it. Because it's got a lot of text and it's very small and most of it is not voice acted. And I have ADHD. So I'm usually watching stuff while playing something or writing something or zoning out in some way. But I would have a lot of fun voicing a bunch of rough Yakuza boys.
That would be fun. And you know, in one of the later games, there's a recurring character who is Zenigata's voice actor. Oh, you didn't know that?
Why does my brain have to punk me by actually playing Zenigata's theme song? This is embarrassing.
Oh yeah, I really like. I was having fun watching Balp's playthroughs of it because the stream I watched, he got very stuck on the claw machine and fought it and just kept getting so like he was like seething silently. It was really funny.
Yeah. But I think we'd have fun with it, because, like, Bugs, I know that you've played through Bayonetta, and while I know it's not a perfect comparison, from what I've seen, kind of similar crowd control-y fights a lot of the time. Not obviously big demon fights. God, I wish Kiryu just fought demons. I would fucking kill for a Yakuza game that out of nowhere is like a genre game.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Please enter my mind palace and think of fucking Kiryu, the dragon of Dojima, fucking stepping up against a big-ass Bayonetta-style monster. You know he would. He wouldn't even need any kind of powers. He'd be just like, better take care of this. And then he'd go and play, like, RC cars for an hour. It's all I want in life now. Actually, honest to God, I would just love a game that's like Bloodborne or like or Bayonetta, but the main characters are just like shitty punks.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's like all I want. I have a deep fondness for the fictional, fun Japanese gangster Yakuza archetypes. I know IRL, but...
Poor Pippin.
But...
Huh? What?
Oh, Pippin. Oh, I was just saying that, well, I know the IRL Yakuza is like...
You said but, and I went, huh? Because I thought you said bugs.
No, I was just going... I was I was like, oh... I was like, wow, I guess Bugs tuned out now. Oh yeah, Majima is Eye Patch Man who's sad, but then later he's not, and he's the Joker a little bit.
A little bit.
Kiryu is large, broad man who looks like Zenigata's wayward nephew.
He's like the Joker, but in a hot way.
Oh, and yes, also he has literally said trans rights. Not literally trans rights, but like, there's a very cute... It's very well-meaning and sweet and ultimately accepting. Where he's just like, I don't really understand, but you're great and you should live how you like to and I'll support you. Which I like a lot.
Yeah.
It's slightly confused but supportive relative style.
He's got the spirit.
Yes, exactly. And honest to God, I actually kind of like seeing that in a game almost more than like, yes, of course, I immediately understand this, and I'm so supportive. I kind of like it just being like confused, but like, good, do that? Rad, okay. Oh, Pippin is a gremlin baby.
Oh.
That does happen sometimes. God. I feel like I'm realizing that there's actually some games that sound like they would be more fun to play on stream than I would be likely to play them alone.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too lately. And this music is from the new Link's Awakening. This is the boss battle theme, I think. Yep.
Yeah, Link's Awakening is beautiful. Did not finish it. The puzzles hurt my brain.
Hainub, you are so powerful.
Hainub,
so strong.
you are within friends. We understand you. Trust me. Do you want me to start reciting Lupin the Third canon knowledge? Because Lupin the Third doesn't have a canon.
Hey, I didn't.
But it could.
I didn't want to say anything because I know we got a stream, but you know what came out today?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm fine with waiting a little bit.
Okay.
I've waited this long. I'd love to have Grizz with us. That's what I'll say.
Hell yeah, Gordon Footwork.
Hell yes, Gordon Footwork. Gotta draw the mans.
Let's see. Kumar is chubby but muscular. So I gotta think. I was watching a bunch of videos a while back on those log throwing contests. Thinking
Yeah! Oh man! Ugh. Not to be gay for a second, but men.
Yeah, there's
Men.
one
good.
thing, to talk a little anatomy real quick, one thing that I've learned is that, the chubbier someone is, a little bit less collarbone shows, you know, at their neck area, generally. But the problem is that It's like finding the right balance to indicate, like, this person is muscled, but is muscled and fat, you know? Because basically every anatomy guide on the planet is for the skinniest, most dehydrated muscles. Muscles?
Yeah. Like, show ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Cut, as it were.
Yes. Let's see. So we've got the pectorals here, which means that we've got the abs here. These would be the lower ones. Middle is here. There's here, so we can do this. This belly button here. Okay. This music is from Hollow Knight.
I know, Fair Skipper. It is from Hollow Knight, and it is also... I don't know. I will always say that I think Hollow Knight is one of those perfect pieces of media, because for me the definition of perfect media is when I feel like it gets across exactly what it meant to get across. And I feel like Hollow Knight like hits your emotions in the perfect little ways, and this like specific song. Hey, thanks for the follow, Moth Critter.
Thank you, Moth Critter.
But this specific song in Hollow Knight makes me immediately remember the sensation of walking into the city very slowly and looking at it and looking at the statue and thinking, wait, I'm not the Hollow Knight?
Yes, that's
Who
right.
am I then? Right? Like, that exact moment where you're like, wait, that's the Hollow Knight? Then who am I? Who am I playing?
Taco
Literally,
Pancakes, disregard all
sorry.
of this.
Disregard everything we said. Disregard everything we said. Don't worry about it. You'll have your own experience with it.
It rules.
I won't get into it too much then, but I could honestly talk a very long time about the design in Hollow Knight, which is part of why it's definitely on the list of stuff for us to play.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You are playing a little man. You're playing a little creature, actually.
Well, I was thinking maybe we
Thank
should...
you, Taco Pancakes.
Maybe we should hit Silk Song.
No,
when it
it's not
comes out.
spoilers. Generic. What I was talking about isn't spoilers. It's more a moment. It's not. Anyway, don't worry about it. Nothing I just described as a plot spoiler, particularly. It's just the reaction I had in that moment in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But City of Tears is lovely, and I love that you can find your one friend in the whole... Quirrell. Quirrell's his name.
Oh yeah, I love
Their
Quirrell.
name.
Theme of Quirrell.
Talk about some fucking mood shift. Speaking of video games with like transcendent emotional moments that I can still remember.
This is my favorite song in Undertale.
Oh, I can actually still... I can probably do the whole laugh if I listen to it once or twice.
My group coaster actually has this track on it, and it's so fucking good. They even have you go through a little bit of the on your tracks. You go through the ballet dancer one and the gun
Oh,
one.
that's lovely.
Oh, it fucking rules! I love it. Group
Honestly,
coaster
this song
rules.
does give me emotions, even if they're less melancholy.
Mhm.
This whole fight is such beautiful, raw panic. But it's so beautiful in the sense of, like... Okay, weird direction to take when talking about Undertale, but Half-Life 1 very much reminds me that games used to be built around the idea of, like, you will go into this new section, Dan still creates, how could you?
How rude.
Dan still creates.
How
Walls?
cruel. Unbelievable.
How cruel.
Who taught you your manners?
anyway.
Were you raised in a barn, or perhaps a wasp nest?
Honestly. So, just real quick. Half-Life 1 is from an era of games where you died, and then you figured out what you needed to do, and that's how you get through, like, every new area, it feels like, which is weird to adjust to. This boss fight, specifically, is a beautiful example of, like, you might die once or twice, but more or less you are scrambling and figuring it out on the go and just barely making it by the skin of your teeth, and you're figuring it out, and it feels amazing that you are just barely staying ahead of what feels like certain death.
Mhm.
And you don't get that in the HL1 style because you died like 10 times and you just hate everything.
Oh no, another rebel has died in Half-Life 2. Damn, that sucks. Anyway.
But with this, it's like, yeah, you actually do good because it's doing a great job of leading you through what you need to do and expanding on the logic of the game that's been introduced the whole time. You're already used to figuring out really quickly these kind of moments. Also, I just love, yeah, bubbly milk. I love that when people like blow through it by like on the tips of their toes. It feels great.
Yes. Agree. Big agree.
Oh, hey, Eluxeri, good to see ya.
Hello.
Totally happy to send the raid your way. Someone's got to cover the late night beats, is what I say.
Yeah, what if...
Because there's insomniacs out there.
One of your friends actually recommended you for raid.
Yeah! We were happy to send them up. Yeah, there are so many Undertale feelings, which again, anytime I say I have a lot to say about a game that just makes me go, we should play it on stream, so I can talk about it a really long time.
Oh wait, you want to play Undertale on stream?
Of course I do!
Oh cool, yeah,
That's like...
This computer would be good for it, because I haven't played Undertale on it yet.
Yo, absolutely. I would really love to play Undertale on stream, because it's one of my favorite games of all time, and between the two of us, this is one of those things that me and Bugs have both gone equally to the bedrock on.
Yeah. In fact, before Sam and Max, me and Frankie, when we first started talking on Discord, it was like the day we'd both beat Undertale, and we're like, alright, what do you think about this?
Yeah, fucking compare notes.
Yeah. Because, like, Frankie was like the only other person in our friend group who had played it. At the time.
And Josh the Zombies, I've never played any amount of the genocide run of Undertale, and I'm not saying that to be like, I'm too good of I'm just a big baby. I'm a big, sad baby, and I don't want to, and I don't have to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm sorry to hear that, Kalish called Jerry Cho. People got very shitty, because that's just what people do when things are sincere and also dare to be popular, and fuck it. But we'll play it. We'll talk through it. It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, Dexaster. I think that... I totally get that. I think that would have been me if I'd ever managed it. But yeah, that and Deltarune, because I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
Do we want to do a
He's
run
too nice.
where we see how far we can get with just Papyrus to get all his phone interactions?
Yeah, actually I think that would be really fun.
And then we
not
can
to...
double back and get Undines.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
I should probably talk to you about this off stream because it would be fun to do as a surprise.
Ooh.
But well, fuck it. This'll be far in the future. When I first played Undertale, I got stuck because I couldn't find Undyne's house, and I got really worried that I'd fucked up and, like, soft-locked my game. So I actually reset my save, I started from the beginning, without having actually finished the game first. And that's how I discovered what Papyrus says is one of the most significantly different things. That would be probably a little tedious to do for like a long play.
Let's do it. I love that shit.
Yes, it would be fun because I feel like getting all the way to the end of the game and then restarting it was what made me start to like, whoa, wait, hold on, and this was some of the stuff that Flowey says means, and then it ate my brain for the next couple of months.
That would be really cool.
/ 5 years.
Yeah, that would be fun. And I love the gameplay of Undertale enough that it feels like not punishing to go back and do it again, you know?
Yeah, and like, I don't know, it could be fun because then we can like talk more about some stuff or just talk like I said, it's a long way to go, but it would be fun because I feel like something that gets lost with Undertale in like everyone knowing about how to do pacifist and everything is that I feel like you were kind of meant to play the game by starting over. I feel like if you go in blind and didn't play the demo, I played the demo. In the demo, I definitely killed some monsters and had a fucking traumatizing issue where I couldn't figure out the boss fight at the end.
Oof.
So I got to see some fun Flowey dialogue happen.
Oh.
That's how I got to pacifism. Sorry, I was reading Snail saying that they were like too overwhelmed to reset the game after getting the pacifist end.
Aw.
Totally understandable, honestly. But
My one thing
What was
is
I gonna
I
say?
have
Oh.
to
yeah,
I have to be very careful to not die to Flowey because resetting OBS for Undertale every time.
we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
That would be
You
very
guys
funny
get to see
though.
what a mess my
Flowey
desktop is.
Flowey reaches through the screen and destroys OBS. But yeah, I feel like you were kind of meant to play the game by going through and maybe killing one or two monsters. There's like that one monster in the early dungeon that's very easy to accidentally do that to, because it's the one that says like "eat me" and it's confusing. I feel like there's something distinct about getting to see it all over and how that interacts with Flowey stuff. So that'd be fun.
Yeah.
It would be fun.
And it might
It sounds
be
like
fun
people would be interested in it.
It might be fun also to try to catch Flowey where we can, because I only know
Yes.
about one room that he pops up in, and it's the cool one.
I had very weird luck, and he popped up constantly when I first played.
Oh, that's so cool.
He was behind me constantly, and it kind of not freaked me out exactly, but the veggie monster wasn't a glitch. Let me be clear. The veggie monster is just something that's easy to misunderstand. At least that's how I took it at the time. If it's different now, then that makes sense. But anyway, Flowey, I don't know. I'll always really love Flowey as a character, because I feel like it's the one time a game has ever successfully kind of hit that meta-ishness. Because, like, I had a very hard time with Undyne's boss fight, and I literally remembered, Flowey saying, "So what are you gonna do when it gets hard?" Let me do an awful voice. "So, what about when it gets hard? What about when it's not fun anymore? You'll die, and you'll die, and you'll die." That whole bit.
Yeah.
I always like to do... You have to do an edgelord voice for Flowey, right?
Oh, for sure.
He's definitely doing an edgelord voice. I'm gonna do, like, Hypnos doing an edgelord voice or something awful. But, like, I literally thought about that and it made me go, okay, I'm not going to attack Undyne just because that would get me out of this boss fight. I'm gonna do this right.
And Joshua Zombies, that's amazing. I played through Undertale like 10 times, and I think the only encounter I've ever had was once I ran into the gray Hotsman.
I have had it trigger a few times.
I ran into the kid. I ran into the kid.
Yes,
in one
that's what I was
playthrough.
gonna say. I ran into the kid in 3 separate playthroughs.
Oh, that's amazing.
I kind of assumed he was set to default always show up for a while, actually.
Really?
I don't know what it is, honestly.
That's really
I think
cool.
maybe it's because... It might be because I was playing from the same computer, so I had the same fun value.
Oh, that might be it.
In Undertale, without spoiling it, there are a couple of characters that can only show up randomly, that are referred to very vaguely, and one of them is called the Kid. And it's a gray version of the Lizard Kid, who I kind of love. Yeah, Frankie got the funny fun factor. But yeah, honestly, I'm just delighted to hear that it sounds like people would be interested, because a part of me is always like, well, everyone's always played Undertale.
It's a
But also, I
genuine
love
relief to hear
Undertale a
that you
lot.
guys would be into that.
Yes, and then it's not like, oh, more people playing Undertale years after it was done. But that's silly. People play video games years after they came out.
I am looking for a
I
specific
love the stars.
toner. Oh, you like the stars? You think that looks good?
I like the stars.
Okay.
I thought it was cute.
Alright.
Leave me alone.
No. I mean, every so often I'm slapping on effects and then removing them. Like, no, that doesn't work. No. I've been playing with the fun brushes you can get on the Clip Studio Paint asset page. So I
love them.
Look at this. You're gonna flip your shit at this one I got. So I got a bunch of glitch effects and they're really cool. But this one that I got, it's an all holographic one. Look at this.
Oh, let me see. Stream delay.
Fucking love these.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
I've seen this brush. Oh,
Yeah.
I've read a few manhwa that use this sucker.
I love it. I have to figure out where to use it, but I do love it.
I know, we need like a good shoujo-ass one. Also, Haim said that they don't know much beyond a surface playthrough of Undertale, so I'd be very interested to hear on a playthrough from us. Every now and then I forget, like, oh right, we do present these things in a fun way.
Oh, the holographic brushes. Yeah, let me get you guys a link to that. Hang on.
Yeah. I love looking at brushes, even though most of the time I just use my same scuzzy pencil ones that I found that I really like.
They're called Twinkle something Kireri. Oh, here we go. Kireri line. Oh, Sparkle line. Okay, I can find that one. I can read katakana, but I have to read it out loud very slowly. So that's why you hear me reading like that.
As one does.
This might take a bit. Oh yeah, I remember that, Snails. Yeah, the fun was non-functional at first, and you had to enable it.
That's right, huh? God. Which I have to admit, I know that was like unintended, but I kind of like the weirdness of that. Because that kind of seems right.
Right.
Local streamers forget that they are the main draw for their audience. Shut up.
Listen.
Don't be correct.
Listen.
Listen.
Be nice to me. Ooh. Oh, retro sparkle brushes. Hang on.
Oh,
I have to add this to.
Are you just looking at clip brushes?
I'm trying to
Are
find.
you looking
I'm
at
trying
clip...
to find. I'm trying to find. Hang on. Be nice to me.
Oh, you should share those, Cosmic Eternity. We love furry art.
Oh, here it is. This is from Shinoyo. Some of them cost clippy points, some of them do not. Oh, there's a brush on here called To Break the Pencil. That's kind of fun. Anyway, yeah. I will link this now. Please let me generate a link. Please. Please be nice to me. Please be nice to me. Please. Say, how's everybody doing? There we go.
You can always get this link. Okay. Moments from me suggesting, in the exact moment that I suggested getting this link after stream. Clippy points, I assume, are like DeviantArt points, but maybe you can turn them back into real money if you wish on a Leprechaun?
Actually, right now, Clip Studio Paint is doing a thing where it's an advent calendar where every day you log in you get 10 Clippy points.
Hey, so there you go.
Yeah. And also that artist has a free version of the holograph brush on there too.
Nice.
No problem.
Also, generic flower, I actually feel that highly. I do actually love, like, yeah, I'll listen to Wayne talk about Maple Story for a while. Oh yeah, no, we're not making up Clippy points. Oh, beef burry for possum party. I want to see. Let me see.
Whoa,
We've been
hang on.
shared with. That's so cute.
That's
wonderful. He's
wonderful.
adorable.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that
little
snout.
face. Oh, that's so cute.
I love it. That's a great design.
Thank you, Kaz. You always do such good stuff.
That's a good man.
And thank you for the follow, Bleak Gaze. Oops.
Hey, thanks for the follow,
Hey, you
Bleak
guys want to see the
Gaze.
brush I got while I was looking for the brush?
Yes, I do, in fact. I demand you show us.
Yeah.
Ho ho
Yeah.
ho! Ho 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 ho!
It's a
Oh, we
set
going
of
old
a bunch of
school.
old school sparkle brushes. They're retro.
Those are the kind of those are like the specific kind of brushes you get with like the kind of old school manga where it's all like big drill curl girls being mad at each other, but also a little
Yes.
bit lesbians in a boarding school.
Exactly. Oh, these are good
Very
sparkles.
specific era.
Oh, I love
That's
these
a good one.
sparkles. Oh, there's Kitty Cat in chat.
Kitty cat in chat.
Alright. I must get back to work on this Coomer.
Must continue to render the Kumar.
Exactly.
No, I'm talking pre-ooh woo manga, Josh with the zombies. I mean like that like 1960s. There's a very specific era
Yeah, like
where like you really had to put some work in.
Oh gosh, what's the one that crossed over with Lupin? About the French princess?
Prince of is it Prince of Versailles? Is
Yeah,
that the
Prince
name?
of Versailles.
No. Yeah, that's a fun one because it's about a girl who dresses in drag as like a beautiful noble knight as Oscar, I think is her name, which is great because it's big. Lupin the Third is bisexual. The episode.
And it was so popular they even made a live action movie back in like the 70s, and it's got like fucking amazing costume design.
And a stage play that's basically riffing off of it.
Yeah. I do want to see
America. I'm not one of those big like, oh, Japan does things better, but America should have a theater troupe that's an all-woman cast with half of them playing male roles, and the entire point of it is that they're just very hot.
Yeah.
I think we should have that here also.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we should have that.
Oh, fuck off, Fish Skipper. I hate that thing. I hate it. I hate it with my life.
Why did you bring the awful little men back? Did you get the awful little men? Yeah, America. We should also have better vending machines.
One of the art colleges I went to, one of the community colleges I went to, had a hot coffee vending machine, and the one day I finally saved up enough to use it, it was broken. I was so sad.
Chat is now filling with the awful little elf men.
You're bullying me.
You defy us.
I put
you
myself
defy
on
us.
the internet and you're mean to me and you're cruel to me. Don't do that.
And now Daxaster has released another wasp, so.
Why?
To be fair, I guess this is how chat can like fight back. Half-Life, but the AI is Shakespearean.
Howdy, my name is Gordon Freeman. I have walked down the hall. Good sir, do you have...
Where's thou PlayStation plat? Where's thou PlayStation Pass?
Good sir,
I need thy to show to me to countenance your actual
is
security
your
clearance.
passport for my inspection.
Hold on a sec. I have to like... This is like a weird cross of my brain. I have to like get activated.
4 wasps.
Let me see if I can look up a quote real quick. Henry...
Breen,
Half-Life AI and speech.
Does thy bite thy thumb at me? And Barney goes aside. If I say yes, will he turn me into a stalker? No, sir. I bite my thumb not at you, but at
Bugs.
What?
This is like me trying to quote Billy Hatcher at you. I know Shakespeare too well for this.
Okay.
Breen is more of the but cousin stay thy hand at this party scene. God, art thou stealing?
Art thou stealing?
Art thou stealing? I require thy passport.
God.
Thee thy thous. I can still hit my thee thy thous, okay. I will say I feel like Coomer has definitely quoted, there are more things in heaven and earth than suit thy philosophy, Horatio, and Bubby hates it. He hates it every time. It's like when Sam uses too many big words at Max.
God. Oh, those poor Pop-Tarts.
God, I'm so... I can't lie. I know Sam and Max is, like, very much a for us thing, but I'm so excited for y'all to get to see more of Agent Superball.
Yeah, Super Ball is a good... We love a Super Ball.
He's
so happy to
a
be
strange man. He's a little bit emotional,
He
but
is. We love him.
I think he earns it, you know?
Yeah, he's very peculiar. It's very likable.
Well, good news. There will be more Sam and Max soon. Probably tomorrow or Thursday.
Yeah,
I had the gall to try and announce a schedule thing ahead of time.
Most likely tomorrow. We've been thinking about maybe doing an earlier in the day stream. It depends on when we both wake up. I typically wake up around noon to 3 p.m.
And I typically wake up around 11 to 1 p.m. if I'm being generous to myself.
So maybe earliest we could do would be like 4 or 5, but we'll see how we're doing.
Our usual slot is 5:30 for early streams,
Yeah.
Pacific time. So, still like 7 p.m.
Oh wait, here, do you guys want to see what I did for that stream though? Beep, boop,
Oh
beep.
yeah, show them the preview art.
Documents, stream stuff, stream announcements.
We were gonna do it Thursday, which if you're on the
Yay.
server, you probably saw me say, "Hey, we're gonna do it Thursday," and then
Ignore these
Scorpy
times.
on stream turned to look at me directly and said he's doing Boneworks on Thursday.
And we want to watch that.
We kind of want to watch it a little. We might want to watch it. Here's the art.
It
I
is
know,
the
right?
art, and I have to.
Are you editing the time slots
I've
live
taken
on air?
out the time slots. They will be fixed later. It's hard wanting to stream and also wanting to watch streams.
Yeah, we'll probably still stream on Thursday. It's just gonna be like later on at night, like this, and probably either more drawing or probably more drawing, right? I know we want to start Alex Director's commentary run soon,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah, I could crack
Thinking about
into
it.
that.
Oh. Gamer lunch for Benry, says Nude After Dark. Let me. Oh god.
Hey, Nude After Dark, you should look up something that I get emails for every day because I had a press email when I worked and did E3. It's called, I wanna look up the name right. I think it's either Gamer Chow or Gamer Snacks. But it's like a bag of like dog food for gamers. Oh, Gamer Grub, here it is. Yeah, hang on.
Hey, good night, Kirby, cool guy. We'll see you later, okay?
Thanks for hanging out. It's like dog food for gamers called Gamer Grub, and the good news is it's coming back because I've been getting emails just about every day about how Gamer Grub is coming back. So there's pizza flavor and there's PB&J flavor, and it has vitamins. You see neurotransmitting vitamins, just like the gamer fuel does.
Sorry, neurotransmitting?
Yes, neurotransmitter vitamins is what it says on here.
That is not... that just means fucking vitamins. Go to hell.
It's a performance snack. I had the PB&J one, and I remember it crumbling like ashes in my mouth, so I'm very excited for its return.
God. How upsetting.
You want your Gamer Grub? Here, boy. I'm sorry, we can't get you the wet Gamer Grub.
For real.
I let my gamer outside, and now he breaks down the door and demands wet Gamer Grub every day. You have to raise them indoors.
I hope you all know that that's a reference to a really specific Tumblr joke, and not just bugs like opening the mouth to hell and listening to its whispers.
Oh yeah, I probably mentioned Gamer Grub before because I probably got another email that day from Gamer Grub. Actually,
Very
let's
probably.
see. Hang on. If I search my email right now, I will probably find something from Gamer Grub sent within this week. Oh. What? Oh, that was a tip. I was like, who sent me money? Alright, Gamer Grub. GG, final round. We're on the final four. Pick snacks for Gamer Grub.
No, see, I just have the specific type of brainworms for Tumblr jokes where every time I see that one comic that's the sorry for the inaccuracies, Dr. Yif one, I just voice acted out loud to myself at random.
Okay, here's one.
So that's fun.
They're giving away an Oculus Quest 2 and they misspelled wanna in this email. And they start every email with greetings, Earthlings. So it's great.
Oh.
And there's a bracket to choose what Gamer Grub flavor you want next. So get hyped for new Gamer Grub, okay? I remember at E3 they literally just gave out bags of it. And, the food you get for free at E3 is not meant to be consumed by humans.
It's not really. And no, I'm not referencing clown keeping. It's a different post. Something along the lines of like, furry artist on Patreon, 160k a year. Doctor, 110k a year. And then it's just a comic of a Tumblr exchange. Listen, I've been on this hell site a long time, and I'm not getting off until they shut it down.
The recent one I saw of it that I really liked was someone talking about like how hard it is to raise Pokemon in the Pokemon universe. Like how it would be to raise a gaggle of Pokemon versus raising one.
Because they were talking about
and it's like
because they'd seen Detective Pikachu and they'd realized like, oh, that's why most people don't have 6 Pokemon. And because it's like having 6 fucking dogs.
Yeah, and it was someone replying like, I let my kitten Litten outside one day and an Incineroar rips my door off and demands wet food.
Yeah, because cats fight. Oh god. Yeah, Nude After Dark, I think I've been on Tumblr as long as you have. I was there for the one slur.
Oh yeah, I was there too. I remember reblogging a few of the things because I was like, this is cute art. And then,
I got into Tumblr very shortly after the first intermission ended in Homestuck.
I started Tumblr...
That is the precise era I can quote to.
I started Tumblr, like, right when regular shows started airing, because I remember I posted really angsty regular show fan art, and it ended up on 4chan, but I was browsing CO at the time, before it was a shithole full of assholes, and I saw someone had posted my art, and it didn't occur to me it was to make fun of it. I was just like, yo, someone posted my art. I was like, thank you, I drew that, thank you.
Oh.
And the guy was like, yeah, no problem. I just saw it and posted it.
Also, we got both a cute kitty photo and an image of Gamer Grub in chat, which cracks me up.
Oh, good. Alright, let's look at both of these. This is a wonderful cat. That is a beautiful stretch. My Met will sleep like that too sometimes.
Yes.
It's very good. Let's look at Gamer Grub. Coming soon, Spawn Epic snacks right to your door monthly. The official box of esports. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Gamer Grub, if you're out there, sponsor the stream. I'll eat a box of Gamer Grub.
Don't
eat a box of Gamer Grub and die live on air.
How did this come up again?
Gamer Grub wills itself to the front of my subconscious ever so often.
Seriously, how do we roll Flowey twice?
Oh, this song. I thought you meant about Gamer Grub.
No, I'm talking about the song.
You know why? Because I still had the search for night on. So it was nighttime, nightmare, nights into dreams.
Nightmare, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Let's see, let me put on something...
Flowey does demand attention, I'll say that.
Not pathologic.
I still remember the era of Tumblr where when you reblogged a post, you could edit the rest of the post above you.
Yep.
Entirely. At any point.
Until John Green
at any single point. I think that was a good feature to stop doing.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I think Flowey would be post-game? Gamer Grub snack bracket? Fuck off. Terrible. Well, first of all, I feel like just knowing me, y'all probably know that I prefer the idea that Flowey does eventually come with Frisk and like live with the other monsters. I don't think Flowey lives with Frisk, because I don't think Flowey could exist in the same house as Toriel for long without being tremendously uncomfortable. I think he probably lives with Papyrus, because that's like the one, or he just appears sometimes and no one's really sure what the fuck else he's doing. But I do think that he is probably still a fairly difficult person who tries very hard around, around Frisk, specifically, to try and be a little bit nicer, but also all the material Toby's given us kind of implies that he's a kind of cranky and still really low on patience person. Which I think is very cute in its way.
It is.
I think he's probably always going to be kind of mad at himself. Sorry, I'm like literally just thinking really hard about Flowey.
No,
sorry.
That's okay. Honestly, it's great.
Flowey doesn't need to be watered. He's not like a real flower. And Toriel does make pies. I do like the idea of him being in a flower pot, but I think he can probably just walk around on creepy little roots if he wants to, or just teleport out of like any surface.
Oh my god.
I think he can just be rude. He can just root himself in the wall if he wants to, and nobody likes it when he does that.
That would be really funny.
Just like he can't see in his flower pot, so he just like erupts out of the back of the couch. Everyone else is creeped out, and Papyrus is just like, I wish I could do that! That seems convenient. Yeah, Flowey can do whatever he wants and no one likes it. Frisk likes it, and well, I always liked the idea. There was a very cute comic someone made of like Undyne and Flowey bonding. So I feel like Flowey would accidentally wind up part of the Papyrus and Undyne like bro-ship going on.
Oh, that'd be cute.
And I think he'd be mad about it. Or he would say he's mad about it, but he kind of likes it. Because, like, not to get too deep into it, and while skirting around some stuff that could be spoilers to one or two people in chat, possibly, I think the person that he used to be would have really liked Flowey and Papyrus. I mean, would have liked Undyne and Papyrus.
Yeah.
And I've actually made myself sad sometimes thinking about how much those people would have liked them. I actually kind of feel like that could have helped a lot if they could have ever possibly known each other and weren't separated by like 2 centuries worth of time.
Yeah.
Amazing World of Gumball, there is indeed a flower character who occasionally walks around on his roots, and I actually really love the Amazing World of Gumball's world building, just to quickly mention that to the side.
I love the Muppet bus driver in Gumball so much.
Yes! I love him because he's the kid of their neighbors who are also Muppets. Just with a very different color scheme.
That's cute. Does it look weird if I give the G-Man a flesh-colored face? I'm aiming for something kind of like those vampire cats. Or the werewolf cats.
No, it looks great. It just looks like a tuxedo cat.
Cool. Excellent, excellent.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of, like, domestic kind of outcomes for characters. Y'all can probably tell from the stuff I like. Just, like, it's about the found family.
It is, exactly.
You know?
This client wants Goombi, but with a silly vibe. So, while I'm trying to think
yeah, you can keep the cat boys on.
Yeah.
Surely you can keep the cat boys on here, then.
Yeah, but also, like, while I'm trying to think of what to do, I'm shading it. And coloring it in a little and thinking.
You should add very admiring G-Man and Bubby to that, like, posing boxing Coomer.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in the background.
Yeah, alright.
Just, like, just big starry-eyed and applauding kind of vibes.
Oh, that'd be cute. Yeah, because I was trying to do it where it was like one of each of them solo, because I have the solo Bubby with the baby up here, but I think I can probably fit in G-Man and Coomer into that somewhere too.
I think so. I don't know, the background
That'd
doing
be cute.
something. Being attacked by his pet snark.
Oh yes, Lord.
Listen, sometimes the things we say are interesting. Oh, now we got that that 4 a.m. Oh, 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Animal Crossing music. Good
Yeah.
time. I will say sometimes I kind of miss the late night music from the older games, but that's like such a specific thing. Like, of course I do. I was 10 at the time.
When I finally stopped doing commissions for the day, or whatever I'm doing that day, every time I log onto Animal Crossing, it's the "fuck you for being awake" music, the wah 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 wah.
See, this is literally why I started accepting mild time travel just to set my time to earlier in the day, because I realized that what had bummed me out and stopped me playing over the summer is that a lot of times when I want to play Animal Crossing, it's super late and everything's closed.
Yeah, that's true. Right now I'm stuck because I just reached a boss and no more heroes, so I have to clear that, and then I can get an Animal Crossing and do my chores for today. So it's like Travis touchdown.
You should just set it.
Just nervously glancing at his watch.
You should just set your time back a couple of hours. That's what I do.
Maybe.
Like I literally just have it set back like 4 hours.
All I have to
Just
do
enough
today
that
is build a snow boy. Thankfully.
That's fair.
Oh wait. Oh
And
no.
cause that's lovely to hear.
No, I think Chief's birthday is on the 19th. I think.
What now?
Chief, my fox in town, his birthday is either today or 3 days from now.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Should be fine.
Like, listen, speaking of turning the clock back a couple of hours, your villagers are fine without you. That's the nice thing about this Animal Crossing.
Yeah, thankfully they don't move out.
No, they don't move out without you, which I've seen people be salty about that, and like, I get it, but it's a game for kids.
Yeah.
And that shit destroyed me as a child. I did not need that lesson on the impermanence of friendship, thank you.
The thing that bums me out with this one, though, is, and it's a silly thing. Thank you, Dexaster.
Thank you, Dexaster, that's lovely.
I've cycled through a lot of villagers. There's an interesting quirk where you can run into villagers who have moved into your town before.
Oh,
on
yeah.
islands. And
Out
they
on the
have
islands,
no
and they don't
idea
remember
who you
you.
are. And it breaks my heart into
Yeah.
pieces every single time.
No, bugs.
I'm like, Zucker,
I'll-
have your photo. You know who I am. Zucker, what happened?
I just don't talk to... I just don't talk to villagers because of that, if they're the one... Which it is the thing, it's like, well, they remember you on another friend's island, but it is very funny because if you have the same villager, it's like, simulation is breaking down.
Well, have you seen the fun dialogue you get when you visit someone's dream town and the villager you have is there?
No, I haven't.
The villager out and out says like, "Oh, what are you doing here? Are you having this weird dream too?"
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's gotta be really funny if you ever run into one of them on like the horror islands.
Oh God, yeah.
Like, lucky Coco, you gotta get out of here.
Sleep good, Dexaster. You know what horror
Night,
town
Dexaster.
You know what horror town I like? From Newly. It's kind of.
Oh, is it a?
It's,
go ahead.
It's not the big one. It's this cute little one.
Oh,
where it's themed to.
It's not Red Doll have an axe.
No, it's every villager is a sheep, and like the
yes,
the main townsperson is
with
a wolf.
the wolf theme.
Oh, I love it.
That one creeps me out because it's not even like. It's hard to tell if it's meant to be a horror island.
Yeah.
But it must be meant to be a horror. I think I told you about that one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because like it's haunted me ever since.
Oh, I love that one.
Because, like, the whole setup is just every villager in the town, and this is New Leaf. This is New Leaf pre the cards. You could not just amiibo in a villager.
Mm-hmm.
Every single villager is a sheep, and outside their house is a portrait of them made out of patterns, right?
And isn't it that they all have the shirt with the slash on the back on?
Oh, do they? I forgot that part.
That might
God.
be another town.
And when you load in, they can put like stuff for you to wear out, and they give you a wolf hood, and the owner of the town has a wolf hood on.
Oh, it's so good.
There's a whole genre of towns made in Animal Crossing to be essentially creepypasta. It's like a frightening town concept. And these started like all the way back in Wild World. And New Leaf had a bunch of them. And now that Dream Codes are out for Horizons, I'm excited to see where people go. My town isn't one of those, but it is meant to be a little bit unsettling. Just a little bit.
You've got some really nice
Just
setup. We should do a tour on stream. I could wander around your dream town.
Yeah.
Oh, kitten.
Yeah, the Dream Town is all perfectly set up. I'm transferring my regular town over to like winter theme now, but I want to put up some signs for the shrines though, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. You know which one I really liked? It was a house where the bottom part was a restaurant, and then the upper level was like a human butcher.
Yeah, God, that's classic.
It was very on the nose, but it had some really good texture work done onto the pillows.
Oh yeah, Bugs has been playing No More Heroes.
Oh yeah, it's my first time playing through it. I'm having fun, but
and
also
I played it.
Sometimes the button mashing is not good on my hands.
Yeah. I played it back in the day when it was on the Wii, and then
Oh, we lost Frankie.
Stadium. Oh, did you?
You
Hello?
just came back. Hi.
Okay. I played No More Heroes back on the Wii, and I gave up midway through because the shaking motion was killing me.
Well, thankfully, this port on the Switch, you don't have to. Thank fucking God, you don't have to do it. I just play in handheld mode all the time.
Poor wrists. I still need to crack into Bayonetta. Maybe I'll do that soon.
That would be cool. Yeah, Bayonetta's a fun game, but the combat can be
that is one
tricky,
annoying.
But it's fun.
Yeah, the one annoying thing in Animal Crossing is that having the secondary players not be able to continue things on the island sucks.
Oh, yeah, Snail, speaking of that, I have to port over some photos and then I can get you the, old one. So don't worry.
Yeah.
And I'll send over the parts with it, too. But I'm probably
love
gonna
everything-
wait until the mail thing is cleared up, because right now it's a mess.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
Oh my god. Sorry, someone mentioned the trailer for the new No More Heroes.
Oh, the hot alien.
And I am very invested in it. Listen, shut up. Shut up, okay?
I think the alien's hot.
I am a
I
simple
feel no
man.
shame.
Big alien boy mean to me. Listen.
Gordon Footwork, I don't mean to encourage cheating, but there's this funny little app I have on my phone that, for $3 you can port and load every amiibo into. And then all you do is you go on Amazon and you buy the specific kind of chip for it, and it's about $8 for a pack of 30. And mysteriously, I have luckily gotten all these amiibo cards. It's from packs. Every specific villager and Legend of Zelda amiibo I could want on the cheap. It's very strange. I don't know how it happened coincidentally after I got these things. It's interesting.
Joke parody. Joke parody.
Nintendo.
Joke parody.
Ha, 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 ha. Maybe you should.
Mr. Bowser, please don't hurt us.
Maybe you should poke around at that a little. Because otherwise, it's a bit of money for something that shouldn't cost money.
I paid for my Olaf like a good simp, okay?
Hypothetically.
I'm joking. Does not matter. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I am never going to argue in favor of how dare someone not give Nintendo their extra dollars.
I've paid for all my amiibo cards.
Yeah.
I bought
No,
them
I
all
feel
from
you.
the packs. I just got very lucky.
Yeah, it's true. And Josh the Zombies, not every alien will get me, okay? But tall boy with mean eyes and interesting design will.
Frankie's a man of taste.
I just like an awful character.
Oh, you know, Kalish, I feel the same for the hamster Callie and Mary.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Yeah. Or
I do.
squirrel.
I know they're probably not gonna, but I'd like it if they ported those characters in
That
someday.
would be nice, wouldn't it? The little pig Ganon is so cute, and Inkwell, I miss him.
Yes, that's all I want is the pig Ganon. But they made Shovel Knight a villager. Frog, right? Frog in a helmet?
Oh, that would be cute, yeah. Or a steer, so they can do the horns.
Yeah, I feel like a frog would be the closest thing to having them be a fish.
Well,
And I
that's
know a lot
true.
of people like to draw Shovel Knight as a fish.
They're so impressed.
Shovel Knight deserves it. They're so impressed.
Whoa, they're saying, whoa. I got someone commenting on the animatic yesterday who was like, at first I was impressed with Coomer, but then I noticed a missile actually blew it up and he didn't actually punch it apart. It's like, yeah, dude, this is funny comedy thing. Why are you telling me?
Yeah, you don't even like. You have him blowing it up. What were they? Hey, person who made this animatic. I'm. This is really embarrassing for you, but I think you mixed up what happened.
Oh, I'll go back and fix it.
God. No, I think Wolf Link being smug makes sense because if it's Wolf Link, then that's implicitly that Link, right?
Yeah.
Not all Links is Wolf Link.
Oh my god, I put Wolf Link in Breath of the Wild recently, and that motherfucker loves to attack deer. That dude will sprint 50 yards ahead of me to kill every deer in sight.
He's having fun.
It's a fucking massacre. Bless his heart.
I mean, we do literally know that deer are overpopulating Hylia, at least.
That's true.
Canonically, because that one farmer says so, which is interesting. Side note, Toon Link would definitely be a grumpy type villager, just he's like 6.
Well, that'd be cute.
But I'm right.
You're right.
He grumpy. He is... Wind Waker was my first ever Zelda game, ever, and like basically my first video game after Animal Crossing.
Uh-huh.
And now that I know the series more, I'm like, it is hilarious that Wind Waker is the one time where this Link does not give a shit about this adventure, and he is tired, and he kind of wants to go home. He's literally just like, I need to get my sister, so fuck, I'll just do whatever, okay? Our conversations change subject a lot. I don't know what to tell you, generic flower.
We're very free range. I'm very sorry.
I'm not sorry. This is what we do. This is especially what we do on nights where we're just drawing and hanging out.
Oh,
It's okay if you lose track.
Wait, what is it? Haven't brought
Wind
back-
Waker Link would be a hamster.
Oh!
Wind Waker Link would be a hamster.
Fish Skipper, you're right. Those little, kind of poochy, meowchy, chirpy looking ones. Yeah, I love them. They were, for a specific brand crossover, I think.
Yeah, the Tamagotchi villagers. I've only ever seen them, like, later on in, like, lists. And I was like, what?
Yeah. Oh. I'm glad Josh of the Zombies, thank you.
Yeah. Honestly, don't worry if y'all, like, can't keep up. We're mostly just... The whole brand is just chatting with each other.
Yeah.
We are calming background noise. Breath of the Wild Link is confused, but I always feel very like duty bound even after he loses his memories, just he doesn't really remember. Oh, Auxiliary says Minish Cap Link would be a bird, and you're correct.
Oh, that'd be cute. Oh,
Four
God.
Swords Link.
Hang on. It looks
Puppy.
like this. It's the top of the head is the bird from Minish Cap, and then the body is like Link.
No! No, 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 no! How could you do this?
And the tail is his sword and his shield.
It's all good, generic flower. That's terrible and I hate it.
No, it's perfect and it's wonderful.
Bad!
No, it's good. No, it's good, actually. It's really good, actually, is the thing. It's great, actually.
Are you gonna keep drawing this until I admit that it's good?
It's really good, actually. Wait, I have to put little boots on him. And shorts. Okay, there we go. There we go.
It's a lot, is what it is.
This is your new villager.
No!
Be nice to him, okay? This is how he emotes.
No, the face and the stomach emotes!
It's like the kangaroos with the baby.
No! Ugh.
And the sword.
I think everyone at first assumes that Link's name is Zelda, right? I think that's just a natural assumption.
Yeah. There we go.
He's just pants.
He's just
His
a little
existence is
guy.
pants.
He's just a little baby.
The largest toad? That's actually a very easy question. My favorite ghost Pokemon is Driftloon.
Oh.
Driftloon is deadass one of my favorite Pokemon of all time.
That's tough for me. I love ghost Pokemon.
There's a lot of good babies, but I know it's Driftloon. I mean, the thing is, then I've like got a plushie of Mimikyu to my left as we speak.
Oh, Mimikyu. Yep, Mimikyu.
Yeah.
I have a
yeah,
plush
yeah, yeah.
Mimikyu, I have a
Come
little
on,
figure Mimikyu on my desk, there's a little felt Mimikyu next to me. I love Mimikyu so much.
Mimikyu best baby. But I feel like Driftloon is my answer for ghost Pokemon because I can say Mimikyu's a fairy type, and Mimikyu's my top fairy type, which is again
Yeah.
hot fucking competition.
Oh my god, the fairy type designs are so good. Hey, is G-Man's out?
I could-
ass too prominent here?
Nah.
Okay. Please continue.
I feel like I could definitely have a team just made of like ghost, fairy, and dark types.
Yeah.
That's definitely like where I drift gently on the Pokemon breeze.
Cause be nice to me.
Oh, Rotom and Pumpkaboos are so good.
Pumpkaboos, they sold for a limited
That's-
time a little Pumpkaboo plastic jack-o'-lantern that lit up. And every day I kick myself for not getting it when it was cheap.
Gengars are good because they're just creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've actually like occasionally, once or twice in games, I have actually listed dangerously into having like nothing but partial ghost types on my team.
Oh yeah.
It's a dangerous position to be in. It's all good times until you get the bad matchups.
Yep.
No worries, the largest toad. We're all sleepy here, except us because we're insomniacs.
Yeah. This is our
Zach Crum's good baby.
this is our up watching MST3K hours.
Oddly enough, my favorite starter, Torchic, starts as a biped and ends as a biped. Bursts into the hall of Pokemon philosophers, holding up a Torchic and going, "Behold a man!" I do love little ghostly creatures. When I was a teen, I think I once actually ran a Ruby, or no, was it like Diamond, maybe? One of them games. I actually had a team of nothing but partial fighting types because a lot of my favorites wound up being partial fighting types.
Cute.
It was fun until you hit a psychic type.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to...
One Abra, and you're fucked. Also, it is me. I'm the one who really loves the stupid Anubis Pokemon that looks weird.
Huh?
I don't care. I love them. Okay?
What, Anubis
I was
Pokemon?
a baby when they started.
Oh, Lucario.
I only ever remember Ryo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, for some reason my brain got stuck on the word Riolu and would not cough up its actual evolution's name. But it's like, I fell in love with them as a teenager because like I was playing the games and they always give you the Riolu egg to raise.
Uh-huh.
And then I looked up and it's like, oh, this is a bad Pokemon everyone dislikes because it looks too cool or too goofy or whatever. Okay.
Oh, Frankie.
Tragedy. I know, but like, oh. You know how it is.
Yeah. Sorry about hopping around like that. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to work on next.
No, it's your art. Yeah, Mimikyu are slow. I love it. Oh, the peacefulness of watching a Mimikyu and a Snom race to get the same ball. Tiny little inches, inch.
Oh, Kalish, I started with Pokemon Red.
I started with Pokemon Ruby, which is weird because I'm slightly older than Bugs, but I didn't start playing video games until I was like from 10 to 13, roughly.
I have a distinct founding memory of being 6 years old and sobbing on the stairs because I couldn't beat Coco with only a Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow.
Hey, good night, Monster from Minerva.
Good night, Monsters from Minerva.
But yeah, I started playing Ruby when I was like 12 or 13-ish, because before then, grew up poor, don't worry about it. Played a lot of online Flash games instead.
I'm thinking.
Ash's mom owns a Mr. Mime that helps out with housework and definitely seems to help her take care of the house, which is good because she's effectively a single mom. It always seems clear to me that like Mr. Mime is just like kind of to Ash's mom as Pikachu is to Ash, a Pokemon that she's like fairly attached to and lives outside of the ball. So, you know. I'm this kind of nerd. I haven't even watched much of the anime. I know! The fact that after Heart Gold, we ever got another Pokemon game where your Pokemon isn't out of the ball all of the time following you is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I know why, because they always try to have there be something different about each game that you can't do the next time. But also, what if you did? Let me do that.
It would be nice is the thing, you know? It would be nice. I just want to see my little buddy.
It would be nice. Yeah, that's the funny thing about starting with Ruby, is that I'm technically the same age as all of the Gen 1ers, but I love Ruby, and Ruby is where all the Gen 1ers started losing their goddamn minds about new Pokemon.
Yeah, I do not care much for the Gen 1ers.
I will go down fighting for my Zigzagoon.
Exactly, Zigzagoon
Better
is
design.
such a cute baby.
Rattatas are good babies, but Zigzagoons are better.
And
designs
actually,
in
Onion,
general.
the Sun and Moon anime has some amazing stylistic choices on it.
Yeah, honestly, though.
They kept it up
It's actually
for
a very
little bit.
beautifully made show.
I think the new season actually does pretty good on that front, too.
Yeah, honestly. Odd plot-wise, but every Pokemon season is always fighting a little bit with how it's going to tap to game plot, because it... Difficult circle to square.
Oh, I just realized the microphone is picking up me wiggling the desk around. Oops.
Is it? I hadn't been able to tell.
It's...
Whoopsie.
I see it wiggling on OBS.
No, people being mean to you about liking Sun and Moon is just literally like the nostalgia. Not to generalize, but I swear to God, if the Pokemon anime, people's nostalgia like strangled their brains.
Yep.
Anyone who said that Sun and Moon anime was like worse than the old one is out of their. I sure love jelly donuts. Are you kidding me? I too love season 1 of Pokemon, where they couldn't decide if animals still existed alongside the rest of the characters, and Ash moved at 6 FPS.
Oh man, the Pikachu's goodbye episode though. Oh.
No, it's a good anime. It was a good anime. It's just not that it was better.
Yeah, that's true.
Good night, Catboy Cowboy.
Good night, Catboy Cowboy. See you on the old musty trail. Hey, thank you for the follow, Piscatorius.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Piscatorius.
I knew as
generally
soon as musty came out of my mouth, it was a bad word.
One has to try. No, it's still good, and the first Pokemon movies were good. I tend to overcompensate a little bit on the side of defense of the new and nostalgia for the old because I have to, or else my brain is going to calcify like my peers. Just how that works. See, also, everyone my age needs to cool it about fucking aughts animation. There was some good stuff, but I watched Dexter's Lab, okay?
Frankie, did you know there was a fucked up Dexter's Lab episode where they swore? Frankie, do you know about that? Do you know, Frankie? Frankie, they swore.
I actually didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I couldn't possibly care less. I actually did not know, but my brain is trying to escape.
Oh, Dexter's Rude Removal. Oh, man. That one was... People were trying to find it for years, and then Adult Swim came out of the blue and was like, do you guys want to watch it? And then they aired it.
Considering that, like, I know how animators are, I assure you there's so much worse behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, I like the Z moves too. It was nice. It kind of felt like you were bonding with your characters.
I did like the Z moves, but I liked the shift from Z moves to stuff that wasn't like game locked when you could power up which Pokemons.
Real quick.
Because having to get the
Oh, actually, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, having to find the stones before you could power up specific types of Pokemon was kind of a bummer.
Yeah, that's true. The largest toad. There was an event about 5 months after Sword and Shield came out, where shiny Magikarp were spawning very, very frequently. So just because it's a level 100 shiny Gyarados, I wouldn't assume that it's a fake one. Because I have about 2 or 3 shiny Magikarp and a Gyarados from that day.
These things happen.
Oh, that's sweet largest toad. I've been actually giving away a bunch of shiny Pokemon I got via exploit from Sword and Shield because it didn't feel like I earned them. And it's been kind of nice because I've been trading them away on Pokemon Home, and from what I can tell from what I'm getting back, it's like mostly like Caterpies and Magikarps, and it's like, okay, this is going to like a kid starting out the game. Cool.
Yeah, I love that. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, generic flower. Dexter's Lab had a lot of gender.
Yeah.
Like, dripping from every single episode it ever made for no real reason.
That show smacked of gender.
That was how a lot of shows were at the time.
Though I did like the episode where Dee Dee got a tattoo.
There was very fun and very good episodes, but it's very funny to me when people like my age are like, no show is as amazing and beautiful as Dexter's Lab, and I was like, the show that had the same bit for every episode?
Oh, yeah. I've had this fucking bit from Disney's The Weekenders stuck in my head for 10 years. And it's literally just a character roller skates into this scene and goes, I love my wheels are cool, and cool is good, and good is Good. And that's it. That's the entire fucking thing, and it's been stuck in my head for a goddamn decade.
I kind of like that though, because I feel like that's pretty close to like how an actual kid
Yeah.
would like describe what's going on in their life.
Oh, it arrived in an egg, huh? Well, maybe it is that.
Yeah, that might be. But you know what? It's still a good baby.
This jaw is looking kind of weird on Bubby. Oh, wait. No. I'm gonna have to scrap the straw.
Oh, I like him having monster fang mouth.
I do too, but I just think about this.
I understand.
Oh, Mandark, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Hano,
That's
you're so
the
right.
thing with Dexter. Fuck. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh god, I remember that Wally Gator short.
I don't, and I'm now very glad.
Oh man, that was the, they did a bunch of shorts on Boomerang, that were all really good. Like, they did the fucking Jabberjaw song where they got a ska band to do it and stuff. Oh man.
Yeah. No, the music on there is literally a whole album that was just music inspired by the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yeah, that album
That was all by
rules.
like super legit bands.
The Devo track.
I had
on
that.
Red
It was
Fox.
great. Oh my god, no. Go Monkey Go is one of the greatest songs of all time. Fucking. I'm wound tight, hot wired, about to explode. It's okay, not okay. It's okay, not okay. I'm okay. That song fucking rules.
It does.
Has no right to go as hard as it does.
I love that song.
I still have it memorized because I think I listened to it for the entirety of age 12.
The music video for it's really good too.
It's really good. Oh, Powerpuff Girls ruled the airwaves, like, in merch for a bit. It was incredible. Like, sounds weird to say this, but I often think, like, yeah, Powerpuff Girls is why anyone took a chance on Steven Universe, huh? Like, it might be a little bit confusing for me to say that, but... it's definitely also true.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Gorillas, but well, the Gorillas has technically made it canon that a member of the Gangrene Gang from Powerpuff Girls might be one of Murdoch's bastard kids.
Oh yeah.
Ace, yeah, it was Ace,
Good
the
for
one I
him.
had a gay crush on when I was little.
And also they had the Gorillaz concert at in the Powerpuff Girls movie.
Which is great. Like, okay, sure, same universe. That actually is compatible, weirdly. It's actually perfectly compatible.
I'm trying to think of more Goombi stuff. I'm just staring at the screen thinking about old men.
Oh, well, fucking let's get that worked out then.
Okay.
Oh, someone just mentioned prototypes. No, your client asked for silly, not devastatingly mean and sad. Let me think more then. Oh, this is kind of silly, but something that I often like to think about is like them all kind of working in the kitchen, especially for like breakfast kind of stuff, because I always kind of imagine that they each do something slightly different.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Like, Bubby tends to make coffee, and Coomer and G-Man kind of trade off who's cooking, and whoever's not cooking breakfast, like, reads from the newspaper or, like, reads off the crossword clues. Crossword clues would actually be perfect.
That reminds me, I gotta, oh golly, I gotta finish that comic.
Oh, yeah. But for now,
But for now,
I think a little breakfast scene would be cute.
yeah, that would be cute. And good night, the largest toad. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your
Good night, the
interesting
largest
questions.
toad. Sweet dreams, okay?
Let's see.
Big agree, Piscators. Bugs does have very good friend-shaped Coomer.
Oh, thank you. Sleep good, Gordon Footwork.
Good night, Gordon Footwork.
blanket.
Yeah, it's getting chilly in California, which admittedly is chilly for California, but also cold is cold.
Yeah, if I say what the actual temperature is in California to my dad who lives up in New England, he gets a little upset when I'm like, it's cold.
I hate it when people do that, though. Because, like, I get why, but...
Yeah. Oh,
It's like, yeah, well, my feet are still cold, so... either fix that or quit it.
the other day, my dad lives in...
Oh, whoops, Gordon Footwork isn't going to sleep. They
Oh.
just were saying goodnight to someone else.
Oh, well then.
Go to bed. No.
I retract my bed wishes. Have terrible dreams.
Terrible. What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, so, my dad lives at the top of a big, long driveway in the woods. And it snows up there. And, the other day, a tree fell down when it was storming. And the plow guy, saw that, you know, it's a really long drive up, and this dude more or less like, hey, if you pay me like X $100 per month, I will come and plow your road whenever it snows. It's something they do in like the whole neighborhood because it's up in the woods and they don't have like public services or anything. You know, like we have to drive like trash to the dump and stuff. Anyway, so what the dude does is he just crams all the snow against the tree and leaves. So my dad's stuck in the driveway. And my dad has to then take down a handsaw and cut apart the tree and drag it apart. And then dig himself out of this enormous pile of like 10-foot high snow. I'm like, Dad, you're like 60. Don't. I know you have to, but don't. You know?
Yeah. God. I definitely don't miss snow, I'll say that.
I like...
All of you who are cold, get warm.
Get warm.
Go get warm. Go get blankets. Go get a hot water bottle. Anything.
Simply be warm,
Put more
okay?
socks on, okay? Get warm.
No, Kalish. Get warmer.
Get warmer. Okay?
Do it, okay?
Simply vibrate your molecules.
Yeah, do it like Sonic does when he needs to heal.
What?
Yeah, when Sonic needs to heal and uses Sonic Heal, he vibrates his atoms so fast that they, speed up his healing process.
What?
And he vibrates in place, and that's how he heals.
What? I would desperately love to know where this information has been gotten from.
The Sonic Wiki, Sonic Heal. It's from one of the DS games.
Sonic Wiki needs to, like, not worry about it this much.
I think it's literally, like, defined in some guide where they get a little too into it. Hey, good night, Newt. Thanks for hanging out.
God. Good night, Newt. Or, well, actually, good day to you, Newt.
Good day, Newt.
Good day, Newt.
Sonic aka Barry Allen.
Said
oh,
Frog
man.
and Toad.
Barry, fucking listen. One of my secret hidden autistic focuses was the Justice League International. So, fucking don't get me started on the goddamn plan.
Who specifically?
The Booster Gold and the Blue Beetle.
Gold.
I think the Blue Beetles are also cool, and I have a lot of feelings about Booster Gold, and I just think that,
400 hours of footage, like man hours worth of time to California Gold 100% and like infected everyone in the studio with it.
God, that's probably true.
Oh, that's wonderful, Too Many Rubber Ducks. We love hearing about a favorite movie.
Oh, wait, Chili, that's really nice of you to say, thank you. I remember seeing that in the middle of talking about the California Gold thing, thank you.
Yeah, honestly, I really do love hearing that, like, anytime someone's like, oh, I thought of a new headcanon, or like, I got more excited about this, that's like the best possible result, other than people like just chilling to it and enjoying it.
Legit.
And yeah, honestly, like, that's part of why I imagine Bubby pulling Joshy up into the air is that, like, cold air helps when you're really overstimulated.
Oh, poor...
And you know. Joshy also likes feeling like he could destroy a city by stepping on it, so.
Yeah. He is a good child.
Oh, that's how I've always taken it, Too Many Rubber Ducks.
Okay.
It's a tough one.
I'm thinking very quickly. That's not the brush for me today. What do I want to use today? What is holding me up? Oh, I know. I'm gonna go with the standard. Bit Husky is my favorite brush to draw with. Because
Well, we do like a husky boy.
how you're supposed to use Bit Husky is it's an Indian ink pen. So you're supposed to do it in big broad strokes like this. But what I found is that it has a very similar texture to a really, like, 0.7 pencil if you get it down to the 6. Which is what I draw
Does
with,
look
like,
nice.
every day.
Oh, the Dumbo scene. Okay. Just to Disney nerd slightly. Dumbo is a weird movie, in part because it was made during the animator strike.
Mm-hmm.
So I always personally think that that scene in particular is probably so weird and terrifying because, A, Disney was distracted as hell and he was the most paranoid, evil version of himself.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't paying a lot of attention. And also they weren't working with, like, their regular animators because the regular animators were all on strike. Fucking do it again, by the way, Disney. I'd love to see it. Love to see some strikes. Anyways, so not only is that part of why it became so nightmarish, but also the scene right before it with the clowns is a direct dig at the strikers. That's why the clowns have a conversation where they're all like, yeah, we should be paid as much as the boss because we do all the work. And it's like presented like it's a silly thing because like, oh, they're just drunk and they don't know what they're... That's the union strike.
Really?
It's the pettiest, dumbest stuff.
I never realized that. I haven't
Yeah,
watched Dumbo
yeah,
since I was
straight
like
up.
5. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's this whole scene of the clowns like, oh, we don't get paid fair enough. We should go demand fair. And that's what happens right before it because it's their bottle of booze that tips into what Dumbo drinks from.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is very interesting because that connects it like directly to the strike action shit going on. And I know this because I got to take a very, very cool animation history of animation class. And it turns out the teacher who does that lecture series at San Francisco State University, which is great, and has a pretty good animation department if you're looking into it, and actually has like a good comics major that you can get, and that's tough to find in a state school where you can get FAFSA. Get FAFSA, for the love of God, get FAFSA if you can.
Do it.
Anyways.
Do it.
But the teacher who did that was actually he has written a book about censored and studio censoring animation, and he was also part of a documentary about Disney that could not be released in America at all. It had to be released in England.
Oh, wow.
Because, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but America has gotten Disney. I love a lot of Disney stuff, but its history is interesting at best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the problem, too, is that, like, the funny thing is, the clowns did have a right to demand better pay. Clowns do much more work than the ringleader does during a show.
Yep.
As a big group. They should have struck. They should have been on strike. It was a bad circus. Which really doesn't that just sum it up? The clowns should have been on strike, Walt Disney, because it's a shitty circus sometimes. Song of the South. The weirdest thing about Song of the South is like for its time, like, I got some complicated thoughts on Song of the South, but suffice to say, much smarter people than me have already gotten into that like a lot.
Who is it? There's a History of Hollywood podcast I listened to that did a whole series on Song of the South that was really interesting. I'm trying to remember the name. You Must Remember This did a good series on it.
Yeah. And if you're talking about what song this is Sir Chester from Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yep. Pokemon Sword and Shield got some good music. I didn't realize until I was listening through the album.
Honestly, got some boss music. Oh, clowns are super awesome. I'm from not clowning stock, technically. It's a situation where a lot of my parents' friends are clowns and mimes and stuff. But I consider them my family, so I always think of it as I've clown stuff in the family. I could have gotten a scholarship for a Commedia dell'arte college, which would have been fun if I'd felt like never making money in my life, even less so than now.
I was gonna say, and now we're streamers, and it worked out great.
I mean, it's a little bit more improv, but really it all comes from the same thing. I'll get going on Commedia dell'arte one of these nights. I'm just gonna get obtuse on all of you.
Fuck yes. Weren't you gonna do some
No, playwriting is good. Playwriting is good. Get that degree.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were gonna say?
Wasn't it once you were gonna do a Commedia dell'arte, examination of the Lupin actors at the USJ show?
Yes. I like to do physical acting breakdowns of stuff, and I've done that once or twice with Lupin III, the anime, had a bunch of live-action performers at the studio. Oh god, what's the thing called? It's not walkabout characters.
Oh, walk around, yeah.
Yeah, the walk-around characters that they do at Universal Studios Japan.
Mm.
And the actors are really great, and they're amazingly good at physical acting because they're having to imitate these very iconic animated characters. Hey, Milk Dipped Feet, please enjoy listening to Stream While You Doodle. That is honestly what we do stuff with.
You did great tonight, Milk Dipped Feet. It was very funny hearing your name repeatedly not said.
Meanwhile, here I am immediately just hey, Milk Dipped Feet, how you doing?
Hello, Milk Dipped Feet.
I don't give a shit. Everyone's names are good. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I like to break down physical acting, especially because it's one of those things that I'm I'm probably just saying the obvious. I'm not. I've been informed that I am not. It's very good looking, though.
It is.
But someday I will do a big breakdown on some of that physical acting. When I say someday, basically just means if a clip runs across my feed and I get really into talking about it.
Frankie did this breakdown of the Jigen actor pulling and reacting to a shot firing off that not only broke down how he springs back from the action, how he reacts to it, but also how they used his hat as a sight line to draw the viewer's eye to what's happening.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
So Jigen as a character has his hat drawn down over his eyes habitually as part of his iconic style, and the actor leads the face with the brim of the hat to indicate with a big kind of big far away clarity what they're looking at. It's very cool. It's a very good use of if you have a character who has a mask or something otherwise obscuring their eyes, how do you draw what they're doing around? And it also helps that Jigen is the slouched character, so he does a lot of big goofy leans. Yeah. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen the mans. I do still love him so.
Like this.
Yeah, physical acting comes up in furry fandom a lot, huh?
Oh man, I bet. That makes sense.
Oh, that's gotta be tough. Anyone who wants to wear a fursuit has to learn how to do full-on, full-body mime work, basically.
Yeah.
Kalish called Jericho, we have gotten onto me talking about physical acting, which then goes a few other places.
Enjoy.
I really love physical acting, and it shows up a lot in animation, in comics and illustrations. Really, anytime you're showing the body, but there's something about having to do a live action recreation of cartoonish motion that I think is my favorite, because I love big, goofy, kind of physical mugging, as it were.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which is also something that I think is very cool about VR Let's Plays.
Yes.
Hey, good night, Generic Flower.
Sleep good, generic flower. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, let me see your cat, Jalili. Let me see that cat. Let me see that cat. Show me that cat.
Oh yeah. That's a good cat.
Oh, that's a good cat.
That's a good cat. Good
I'd love
stuff.
to see a kitty.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I do generally. I love acting, and I would probably like be doing acting stuff if I wasn't physically disabled. So getting to do it through voice work is something that's very fun for me to do now and then. Which also works through streaming.
Yeah.
And with VR stuff, it's very interesting because you wind up with a very specific kind of like physical acting that's from the first person.
Yes.
Which is not usually how that goes, but like moving the hands and do like before we ever did streaming like for y'all for an audience, we would have like Bug streamed playing Alex to just me and Grizz like through Discord, and sometimes would just silently start doing stuff while we were talking. That would fucking crack me the hell up. Like just silently doing weird stuff, like moving something around or skittering around.
Yeah, speaking of Wayne with acting in VR, there's one thing he does in HLVR that fucking rules, and it's that when Gordon's walking, he bobs his head very slightly.
Yes!
And
it's fully him doing that.
Yeah. It's like a little thing, but, you know, I've played a little of Half-Life VR, and when you don't do that, it's like you're gliding around. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it looks very unnatural. So he like added that for like that little extra something.
I mean, I know it was done.
He's
in Gmod,
genuinely a really good physical. He's actually an amazing actor. Is the weird thing.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds goofy to say, but like during the Pepper stream,
oh my
the
God.
intense sincerity of his fear about the wind-up spider that he had obviously wound up and set down himself.
No, real quick.
No.
That spider is called a screamer, and it is the world's best toy to give to like someone whose family you fucking hate, because it is a spider that only moves when sound is made.
Oh God, I didn't know that part. That's great. So that means when he was talking at the spider, he was cueing it to move more.
Yeah. Cute,
Fuck.
right?
That's even better. That's even better. God. Like, there's so much. Wayne's improvisational skill is not always what I would call like classically trained. But it's really good. And it's very interesting because I can tell he picked up, like, he's talked about, like, the stuff that they watch and enjoy. And it, like, purely, of course, Kate has a scream spider. Of course Kate does. I love that.
No one tell RTVS that we are this dorky about this, okay?
Yeah,
please.
Listen.
We're normal.
Very normal, very normal. But honest to God, I do really love, like, this culture that's kind of come from like the older generation of the internet media, where like stuff was very skit based, even when it didn't necessarily make sense. Like the angry video game nerd. I'm not going to mention the guy who sucks. So I'm just going to say Linkara because he actually turned out to be cool and stayed cool the entire time, mysteriously. It's very interesting because, like, again, there's very little, let's say, yes and discipline. But it is very, like, genuine and natural and very obviously, like, stuff that people bounce back and forth between, like, each other as friends. Yeah, exactly, Josh the Zombie. It's the skill you get from communicating and goofing with your friends. And I only noticed this stuff because, I kind of am classically trained in improv, which sounds like a cursed phrase. That doesn't sound good. Something about the phrase classically trained to improv sounds like that's like threat coloration about me that you should be paying attention to. I don't know what it is, but I liked it and I did a lot of it because I had a lot of, for some reason, opportunities to pursue that through middle school and high school. I don't know.
Good.
Don't
Yeah,
ask me why I then got an art degree, but I did.
Didn't you do competitive improv?
I did competitive improv through middle school
Jeez.
because I'm an extrovert and I did not fear God.
That sounds like something out of middle school me's nightmares. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was basically just like an improv club. I should mention that I lived in Portland at the time, Portland, Oregon, with my dad for a short period. So that might explain why something like a competitive improv like comedy club existed at all, is that it was in Portland. And they had like a kids kind of thing that was basically like an improv class. But yeah, you would be split up into two teams, you would quote unquote compete. I don't remember how they judged it. I think much like Whose Line Is It, it doesn't...
That's cute.
It was fun. Honestly, check your community theaters when stuff is less utterly fucked. As goofy it sounds, you'll probably find an improv thing at like a community center kind of thing that has like theater stuff.
And yeah, that's exactly it. Gordon at work. Like
Yeah,
Red versus Blue is classic for that.
Yeah, that was even a little bit before my time.
I didn't watch
But, like,
it either.
Red- no, that was-
I cultural
What?
osmosis, you know.
I did watch a lot of Yogg's Cast when that was a thing.
Oh man, yeah. Before they all went.
Listen, I
fucking-
apologize. It wasn't good improv, but it was funny.
Yeah. And they showed off cool mods back then, you know.
No, Yogg Labs was definitely my favorite part of that whole thing back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, musical improv. That's cool.
Hell yeah. No, that definitely takes a lot of talent. Oh, also the other place I learned improv is I went to circus camp from when I was like 7 years old through to about 17 every year, which might explain a few things about me,
And
if you know me in any way.
and yeah, Hinab, exactly. Character acting is so much of.
Yeah.
I actually took a class on stage fighting just so I could learn how to draw out fight scenes. But so much of like my learning how to draw expressions and stuff has been like watching movies and copying them.
Honestly, yeah, and like I think there's a lot to be learned about physical acting in animation and how it crosses over, and it's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I often think that like puppeteers and animators are basically physical actors who just decide to do a whole bunch of other beautiful work on top of that.
Oh my god, I was watching the Emmett Otter outtakes, and even in the outtakes, how they have the otters turn at each other or just lay down on the ground.
The physicality.
Yeah.
Or how he like slumps down to the side, and it's very clearly like I think he's actually taken his hand out.
Yeah.
Oh god, Snail just linked Moon Quest, which gives me a total flashback. That was actually very cute. That was a good time. I love like, yeah, the outtakes from Emmett Otter are very cute. In general, I love Muppet outtakes. Muppet History posted one from Muppet Christmas Carol, which is like one of my favorite movies. Kind of how I got into the Muppets besides Sesame Street, actually.
Oh, cool.
Oh, did you hear they're finally restoring When Love Is Gone?
Yes, I heard that. I'm very excited.
The one thing that upsets me is I'm like, are they only going to have the restored version on Disney Plus?
Well,
Is this what makes me crack?
if that happens,
Is this what makes me crack?
you might have a friend who could help you get into that somehow.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
I do love the banjo music.
I love the Banjo-Kazooie music too. I never played the games, but I dated someone who played them religiously, so I like the songs.
I dig that. And honestly, yeah, Muppet outtakes are always still in character to some degree, but it's really fun because it's always in character as the Muppet being
Yeah.
an actor.
Oh my god,
Because that's how the Muppets work.
my favorite one is when they're doing the camera test on the road for the Muppet movie. And it's,
Yes, it's so cute. It's like raw improv.
yeah. Well,
But it's like Fozzie Bear and Kermit improving with each other.
well, I hate to break this to
You know what
but
I mean?
there's a hand inside of you. What? Oh, I shouldn't have said it. Fucking kills me every time.
It's so cute. I'm a big fan of in those Muppet Christmas Carol outtakes. In one of them, it's the bit where Gonzo is throwing a grappling hook on the back of Ebenezer Scrooge, which is a great sentence to say out loud and why you should watch the Muppet Christmas Carol. And he accidentally smacks it back into Gonzo's face, and he immediately slumps over. And Rizzo just goes, "Oh my god! Call an ambulance! Medic!"
Oh man.
It's such a perfect... They don't skip a beat.
Real quick on Harryhausen. My pops is a huge Harryhausen fan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, there's actually an MST3K with some of Harryhausen's work. I think it's like Jack and the Giant. No, it's a Riff Tracks actually. We should watch that. It's interesting.
Oh, yeah, we should definitely watch that.
I know you're not much for stop motion, but it's still very cool.
No, I like stop motion. I just have a problem with the Christmas movies. It's just Herbie the Elf, really.
Oh.
No, we should totally check that out. Oh, Waddle Dee Gordon, Meta Knight Varney.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is so cute!
Oh my god.
That's great! Oh, I love this! It's a mech suit! That's perfect!
Oh my god, this
Oh
is
my
amazing.
gosh.
Look at this.
I love
Oh my god, like
this.
Kirby Robo. Oh, that's perfect.
This is the best now.
Oh my god.
I'm so charmed.
This is wonderful. Thank you.
God, Barney with the fucking wings.
That's so good. Hey, actually, let me use this to hop on over to our fan art channel and see what's going on.
We're gonna start wrapping up?
I think it might be about time to wrap up. If that's okay with you?
Yeah, I think so.
I looked at the clock and went, oh no.
Oh yeah, it's 1:18. If we keep going on about like physical acting, we'll be at this for like another hour.
Alright,
Good thinking.
give me 1 sec to
Let's start to
save
take a
this.
look at the fan art and wind down.
Yes. Please save. It would be a shame if all this wonderful work did not... Like Link in his
It
little
does look
body.
very cute.
Yes. Yes, Link does look cute. You're right, Frankie. Thank you. You're right, Frankie.
I wasn't.
Why don't you look
I see
at
nothing.
Frankie? Look at him.
Stream's closed,
Look-
baby.
Look at
I see nothing.
Oh, there he is.
My hand is on the
Frankie.
screen.
Oh, he's beautiful.
My
A
hand is
wasp.
over the
A
screen.
wasp. Frankie, you have to stop the wasp. Lift your hand.
That's not how anything works. I do not stop the wasp. But I do lift my hand away and look at the Goombie kiss, which I do like to see.
Let's.
Hey, good night, fish skipper.
Good night, fish skipper. Let's see. Discord, no. Oh, Discord has me in streamer mode. Hang on.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's a special mode to keep you safe when you're streaming. Genuinely.
Interesting. No, that does make sense.
Please show me Discord, please.
God damn it, how did the Zelda music start? Don't reward bugs, music.
Yay!
Fucking magic voice.
Alright, let me scroll up to where we were when we last left off on this.
Yay!
We were here. God. Like chat is chewing on the bars. They might need enrichment.
Wasps are not enrichment. Wasps are not enrichment.
I still love this. This is from one of the Alex streams.
Yeah.
Oh, and look,
That's like an actual quote, so.
Grizz drew this. There's the wasp, there's Frankie,
Yeah.
there's Inspector. Oh wait, let me.
And there's a big old pile of chat in the background.
And my shrimps are in here too.
Yeah. That's more or less how I imagine the fucking lore space. I don't know how to define it.
So
Our fucking
cute.
MST3K Crash Dash.
Crash Dash, no.
Waspin Stream. Cruel
I
to
love this
us.
one so fucking much. My completely placid expression ignoring the chat feed bucket is such a concept. I really do love it.
I can't help but imagine the bucket is full of like mashed oats like you'd give to a horse.
Puppy Dog City, this is incredible. Thank you.
It's my favorite. I really do love the chat pile. Actually, I think the chat feed bucket needs to be full of like Skittles or something weird. What's in the chat feed bucket?
And real quick, this one is from Blanked Out. Thank you, Blanked Out.
Yeah.
Fucking Hainub's perfect, beautiful, incredible.
Trail mix.
Look at this.
Okay, the bucket's full of trail mix. There's no wasps in the bucket.
Gamer Gruel. Gamer Gruel?
The star candy's been spirited away because your suit sprites. Cute.
God.
Reese's Pieces, fruit salad. These are all very good.
These are all very good. It changes
And
every day.
We have to highlight this because it's a quote from the stream. I don't remember the context entirely, but this is beautiful. This, like, looks like the art that you see for, like, someone's elaborate tattoo.
Yes.
This looks like it should be framed tastefully.
And it is completely inscrutable out of context of the stream. I fucking love it.
Which made me so happy. We've gotten to the point of deeply inscrutable stream jokes.
God bless. Thank you, Hainub. Every
Gordon,
day.
you're my delicious little piece of spaghetti.
I love the bags and
This is what happens
eyes.
This is like them back fresh from like White Forest, where they've both been on their feet for like a week solid.
Good. Oh! This is Taco. Taco drew this. This is the one I was telling you about.
Yo!
Look at how cute it is.
Oh, that's so cute!
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, look at that little
The
bean!
little bug and the vortigant looks so cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Taco. This is wonderful.
Also, Josh the Zombie's barely comprehensible with context is a little bit our stream brand, honestly.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Onion.
the Vort smooches though.
Oh my gosh, Onion, this is incredible. Look at this.
Yo!
Oh, the little patch. Oh, that's a
Oh,
really
these
smart
cu-
way to
oh,
do that
the
design.
Coomer.
Oh my god,
Oh,
the
that
fluffy
Coomer.
Coomer. Oh, those eyebrows are incredible. I love that
Oh, he's
mustache.
majestic.
Oh, the whiskers
Oh, he's
coming off. My
majestic.
mitt has that. Oh, this is amazing.
You can tell it. Good chunky kitty. Oh, and the Sphinx
oh,
Bubby!
Oh, he's so wrinkly. Oh, he's so wrinkly.
Oh,
he's so
oh, he's
wrinkly.
powerful.
Oh, this is wonderful.
He's a goblin.
Look at I love the jagged whiskers. And the little frown.
Oh, that's
Wonderful
so cute.
details. This is so fantastic. Thank you, Onion.
I love seeing the kitties.
Fox Boy Gordon, fuck yes. Oh my god.
Yes, Gordon Fursona!
Yes, yes, yes.
Canon Gordon Fursona.
Bless you. Thank you.
Gabe Newell told me so.
Yo, Gina and Colette.
Yo, we'd love to see it.
Oh my gosh. That's great.
Making fun of Gordon and HL2 Ep2.
They are holding hands. Yes, confirmed.
Good,
oh wow, I really
good.
like the use of the
Confirmed.
cane here. Good stuff.
And yes, we did, Haim, because we love it and wanted to find it later.
Oh yeah, I wanted to brag about it. It's very cool. Goombi art. Hang on.
Yes!
Hang on. Look at this.
I love it.
Look at this. Hey, that's
Love
really
the old
nicely
men.
on hand.
Yeah, plus, I love Coomer doing the fucking, like, little finger trail
Yes,
move.
yes, yes.
That feels right. That's definitely Coomer's kind of move.
And this is great expression work. Wonderful job. Thank you.
Yeah!
Oh. Oh. Yo.
Oh,
Holy
yo!
That's
Oh, that
incredible.
rules.
Oh, wow. With the
This is
things and the
great.
wasps. And those things. Oh my god. That's amazing, Killer Lesbian.
Oh, that's beautiful, yo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like a total aesthetic vibe going on.
Oh.
Final.
Cause.
Oh no, good. I'm glad you posted it, Haim. Thank you for posting it. But also, this is killing me.
The sheer
Sonic
confidence.
vibrates all the atoms in his body to heal. That is the correct expression for me.
Yes.
That is how I felt having to, like, internalize the phrase, oh, Sonic heal, when he uses Sonic heal. Like he does all the time.
Thank you. Look at it.
God.
Look again upon this. Look. Look. Are you
Look
looking?
more.
Look more. Okay?
It's so pretty.
Thank you, Hanab. Chili. Oh, we love a chat. We love a chat. I love that little bug.
Yes,
the expression
I
on the
love
bug is so
that.
good. Thank you. Thank you, Chili. That's very cute.
We do love the chat amalgam.
We
We
do.
do.
Give me a sec to figure out where I'm gonna send you guys.
Yeah, Bugs does say stuff with. I know I do this too, but whenever Bugs says a fact with a particular kind of confidence, it hits me like I've been like I stepped on a rake.
Oh, really? Oh.
You know.
So,
Just every now and then you drop a Sonic fact.
So, in theory, tomorrow, or, well, today, Ro, we are going to be streaming...
Wednesday.
Yes. We're going to be streaming Sam and Max. We're going to pick up where we left off, which is episode
We are.
3... 2? No, 4. I can count. And it's going to be fun, I think. I'm trying to remember what this one even is. Oh god, it's the president one. No, it's not gonna be fun.
It is gonna be fun!
It's gonna be fun. Tune in, but maybe brace yourself for some Bush era jokes, huh?
A little bit.
I'm trying to see.
Fine, we just...
The weather is bad on
just
every
got-
single nature cam that I normally send you guys to.
Yes, Sam and Max is a little bit out of date. It's a game made by Gen X, and we appreciate them for it. Bugs recites Sonic Wiki. Bugs can't recite the Sonic Wiki, right?
Right, Bugs has limits.
Bugs has limits. A friendly can almost recite the Strong Bad, the fucking Homestar Runner Wiki, but only a little. It's usually just me reciting different types of cold ones.
Oh, I refreshed to Texas Wildlife and I watched a raccoon just completely fucking vanish. Oh, pre-recorded.
What do we got?
Hang on. Well, it's a highlights compilation. Oh, here we go.
Well, if worst comes to worst, we can always send him off on the train.
Yeah, that's true. Whoa. Hey, here's something.
What do we got?
Hang on, let me see if this dude is, like, chill. Oh yeah, this is chill. Hey, you guys wanna go on a motorcycle ride?
Do you guys feel like going on a motorcycle ride? And hey, thank you guys all for coming, honestly. I am always very Cuppy Dog, why?
Cuppy Dog
Why
City.
Cuppy Dog? I genuinely am always very happy when we do these very late, very odd short streams, and y'all still show up, and it makes me very happy.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank
Actually,
you.
Nunyan, you get it. You understand. You get me. So sweet dreams, everyone, okay? Get sleep when you can, rest up when you can, and we'll see you back here most likely tomorrow.
Bye. Wait, hang on.
Bye.
Hang on, we're
Oh,
changing
hang
where
on,
we're
hang
going.
on.
I found a fishing channel.
Going somewhere else? Fishing channel!
It's literally just a guy fishing.
Time for fish.
No motorcycles today. We must all fish.
Not tonight.
Okay?
It's fish time now. More Sam and Max to come.
Yay.
And Alex director's cut soonish.
Soon.
We'll see.
I promise. I
Might
swear
do late
this to
night
you.
Thursday. We'll see.
Alright. Bye.
Bye, everybody.